front, and you probably won't even need an appraisal. Just fast, easy cash from your home's equity. Act now. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Start the new year by wiping out your high-interest debt. 904-999-1508. And you can see how much cash you can get today. That's loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, APR for well-qualified buyers. Visit NMLS, consumeraccess.org.
Beaver Toyota, Beaver Chevrolet, and Beaver Mitsubishi are on a mission to sell 2,000 vehicles this December. I've instructed my team to take every reasonable offer. We won't lose your business over price. Thousands of cars, trucks, and SUVs priced to move. Get year-end savings, top dollar for your trade, and the easiest car buying experience ever. But hurry, these deals end when we hit 2,000, and we ain't leaving nothing on the table. Make it a December to remember, only at Beaver Toyota, Beaver Chevrolet, and Beaver Mitsubishi.
Hey folks, Frank Franzi here for Lee & Kate's Glass. Now with the holidays coming, it's time to update that dated-looking bathroom setup and give yourself the gift of a gorgeous new frameless shower with big, sexy glass. You spend every morning and night in that bathroom. A new shower enclosure from Lee & Kate's Glass will look fantastic and make your bathroom feel like a luxurious spa. You'll love it. You deserve it. Request a free in-home consultation. Visit leeandkatesglass.com.
You're gonna see a big difference.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Coogan Nation, time to rise and shine and start your day with Duval Sports Media Big Steppers. Dan Hicken.
You know it!
Jeff Prosser.
It's a big deal.
Gosh, it sure is a big deal.
And E to the T.
E.T. is in the booth.
Rise and shine! It's come time on a Monday morning. It's a next-gen roofing Monday, and the roof is on fire in a good way. The ceiling seems to be climbing. Your Jacksonville Jaguars have woken up this Sunday morning 10-4, and they have been so good and efficient and dominant and powerful that we can't help but by Monday morning be ready to talk about next week's game. That's how dominant your team is. First thing that comes to mind for me and this football team is the Broncos next week. And this incredible late season run that this team has gotten on. Obviously, we'll talk about yesterday. Try not to minimize it at all because of who it was. Boy, they made the Jets look like a JV team, didn't they? Good morning, E.T.
Shot pass, Jeffrey.
Yeah, that's a dub.
Oh, big dub.
Yeah,
big
that's
dub.
a dub. That's an easy dub. That's another T-shirt for someone today. We're already to 10. That 12-5 prediction is looking pretty solid at this point. But meanwhile, everyone's keeping chase. You got to keep on winning. The Patriots dropped one yesterday. Man, I was hoping Green Bay could beat Denver. That would have added so much more drama to next week's game. But as it stands, the Jags are in a great position here to control a really good playoff destiny. And winning out could very well get them to at least the 2 spot. We've been talking about that, and winning out is easier said than done. The Broncos have won 11 straight. They're beating good teams now, including Green Bay yesterday. Had to come from behind. They really stifled them in the second half. The Packers had a 9-point lead, I believe, at one point. So Denver with 11 straight, sitting on top of the AFC now at, 12-2. This matchup, so huge next week, and the ramifications for the Jaguars are immense. And we told you this, and credit the Jaguars for not looking past yesterday's opponent. Buddy, the edge now is how good can we be? Just feed them that, because the sky seems to be the limit after what we saw yesterday, particularly from the quarterback who had the best day of his career at the best time of the year to be heating up. And now we've stacked all those wins earlier when things weren't running perfectly. It was interesting to get Liam Cohen's perspective on just why things are humming like they are right now. And you're certainly going to, we're going to delve into that here in this first hour. Look, I've always been of the belief, as we tracked in Trevor Lawrence's progress, Not that it's an excuse, but I've always believed that 3 head coaches and 4 offensive coordinators in 5 years stunts the growth a little bit. And, in glimpses, we saw it in the first half of the year, and certainly in winning time in the fourth quarter, he would overcome whatever made you feel bad about the afternoon and somehow pull out a victory with, I think, 4 fourth quarter comebacks in the first 8 or 9 games, or at least fourth quarter wins. And now the processing is a lot quicker, right? I mean, now he seems to be in a lot better control of the offense. Liam Cohen kind of echoes that in what he said yesterday and how this passing offense continues to grow. Look, they like to throw the football, man. They want to be able to throw it. The protection has been great of late, and Trevor looks as comfortable and confident as he ever has. He looks like a top 5 quarterback. I mean, when you go out and throw for 5 and 300 yards and run for 1, it's what everyone has just been craving, salivating for. And so you add that layer of statistical confidence and the hope that this offense can just keep on humming because, buddy, I don't know if it's ever been as good as it was yesterday. I mean, from start to finish, just about everything they were asked to do offensively, they executed. It wasn't perfect, but boy, it was darn sure close. Which leads me right off the bat. I can't hold this. I'll bring it back up maybe in the form of a pop quiz with Dan Hicken a little bit later. And by now, if you've, digested all of the notebooks and the statistical analysis from yesterday. ET, in the history of the National Football League, in the league's long and illustrious history, full of Hall of Fame players, particularly at the quarterback position, there have been a number of dual threat quarterbacks, especially of late, who have piled up some impressive, duality stats, both running and throwing the ball, from Josh Allen to Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson. Patrick Mahomes has that escapability. Not for a while. In the history of the NFL, today's Shazam Spotlight brought to you by ShazamAuto.com and the Murray Ford Superstore, Stark and Kingsland. Take that short drive and deal with the best, man. The best product line, the best options, the best customer service. The service departments are awesome as well. Truck guy here, another satisfied customer for my friends at the Murray Ford Superstores. Shazam! All right. In the history of the NFL, there's now one member of this club, players in NFL history who in a game have passed for 5 or more touchdowns, have run for 1 or more touchdowns, and have run for 50 yards in the game. One guy has done that in the history of the NFL, and he did it yesterday against the Jets. Trevor, the first player in NFL history with 5+ passing, 1+ running, and 50 yards on the ground. Not Vic, not Lamar, not Josh Allen. Now, look, in today's era of slicing stats, you can cut them anywhere you want to find yourself in some impressive category. But in today's NFL and dual threat quarterback play, it is surprising that he is now in a one-man club when it comes to that particular one. So, obviously, the evolution of Trevor Lawrence here has taken all of our thoughts on what this team could be to another level. Fair?
Fair.
If I ask y'all, 6 weeks ago, could Trevor Lawrence take a team to a Super Bowl, what would the answer have been? Probably no, from a lot of people, and that's okay. He wasn't playing like a Super Bowl quarterback. But if I ask you the same thing now, does he look like a quarterback that could take a team to a Super Bowl, Lee?
Oh, he definitely can.
Yeah, and that's important when other aspects of your program are rounding into shape. But it's time to stand up and note what this team is doing on offense. I mean, it's week after week after week. A bad game on offense these days is 25 points. A slow day at the office is beating the Titans 25-3. These guys had 31 at the half yesterday. Just incredible production. The Jets are bad. They're not that bad. I keep seeing it rationalized, well, you're not beating a great team. And, I see us beat the stuffing out of the Colts, and then I see them with Phillip Rivers almost beat Seattle. I see us beat the Titans like they're not even in our league, and then I see them go and, play the 49ers, then a score for a lot of the game. I see the Jaguars pummel the Chargers 35-6. Pummel them. And Chargers outside of that game don't seem to lose much, including beating the Chiefs, ending their season and putting Patrick Mahomes on the shelf for a while. You know, another reality of this year's playoff field is, look, in the preseason, 2 of the 3 betting favorites in Vegas would have been Kansas City and Detroit. The Chiefs are officially out, and Detroit will be joining them soon enough. And old dandy Dan Campbell there and these 4th down calls he's made throughout the year like they don't matter have come back to roost. And I saw that they lead the league in, I think, 15 missed 4th down conversions. These jokers, Sean Payton dang near outsmarted himself yesterday. Up 8, twice he went for it 4th and something around midfield. Twice gave the Packers the ball and a chance to get a tying score. They couldn't do it. That Broncos defense just went shutdown mode in the second half. But back to the Jags, it's not just that they're winning, it's how they're winning. And except for that incredibly egregious blip in the 4th quarter against the Texans, the Jaguars have been as good as anybody in the NFL. Now, one team that's been a little bit better is the team you play next week. I'm so excited to see how the Jags match up, stepping, back into the heavyweight division against right now the number 1, fighter in the world is the Denver Broncos, who are now 12-2, stacking impressive wins themselves. I see the early line is giving a lot of respect to our Jaguars. The Broncos are 3-point favorites. Tells you they think they're pretty even teams. They will take an offense that is just absolutely humming along. Thanks to a quarterback who, Shazam, did something no other player has done yesterday. So, look, is Trevor Lawrence going to play like he did yesterday? No, of course not. But if you can have a stretch here, and this is 3 weeks here, that you play like a top 5, certainly top 10 quarterback, and I think now the last 3 games it's 10 touchdowns, no picks, 260 a game, maybe 250 a game, something along those lines. It's the lack of turnovers that just changes the whole perspective. You don't mind that completion percentage hovering there at 62%, as long as those misses aren't going to the other team. And they haven't been. Jags had 1 fumble yesterday, so 1 turnover created by the Jets. That's a, milestone for them. But the Jags won the turnover battle 3-1. They did whatever they wanted to do on offense, and that just continues as a trend, and that gets the ultimate heat check next week at Denver, who has one of the league's best defenses, and they are tops in the NFL in getting to the quarterback. So offensive line has played well. Protection has been good. You're going to hear from both Trevor Lawrence and Liam Cohen on those things and more as we roll along here in victory formation on a Next Gen Roofing Monday. Lots to talk about from the NFL. 2 superstars go down with ACLs, including Patrick Mahomes. So, look, I would suspect the Chiefs season ended with the loss either way. I would suspect, knowing Patrick Mahomes, his drive, his effort, his energy, the advancements in medical technology, I would guess that if Patrick Mahomes tore his ACL in mid-December, he'll be ready to go in the season opener on early September. Now, will they be slowed? The mobility is a part of it? Sure. But I would be surprised if Patrick Mahomes isn't near 100% by the time the Chiefs kick off next year. But they will be kicking off in foreign territory. They had won the division, 9 straight years? It's the first time in 10 years they're not going to make the playoffs. First time, I think, under Andy Reid. And it never got right for Kansas City. And it's kind of a terrible, painful metaphor that Patrick Mahomes goes down in a heap to just officially signal the end. They lost all those 1-score games, did it again yesterday. Brought in Gardner Minshew. He promptly threw a pick. They were down in Chargers territory trying to get a game-tying field goal, and the Chew let one get away. And Kansas City, man, bury them. They're done. We took part in that ceremony earlier this year when we beat them on Monday night, and that was a real killer for them. Right? That was still early enough in the year. Get that win. I'm sure they were expecting, and they just never got it turned around. Oh, they'll be better when so-and-so gets back. Oh, they'll be better and better when they can run the ball, and they just never were better. Meanwhile, Detroit loses again at L.A. yesterday, and at 8-6, I would think that they are all but out of it. There's only 3 games left. They're a game and a half behind the Packers, who beat them twice. There's some good games, though, still to go, man. some intense division matchups, and we'll pour into that schedule here the next 2 or 3 weeks. But today is a day of celebration as your Jacksonville Jaguars are flexing now. We're flexing. And if the quarterback continues this, and this is just the tip of the iceberg, just get better and better this year and change the whole dynamic and thought process going into next year. And if the quarterback continues to get better, I see no reason why he won't. As he continues to process and level and layer knowledge of the offense, personnel, timing, relationship with the coach, I would expect that to get better and better. I don't think it's going to, I don't think it's suddenly going to revert back to long stretches of inefficient play. I really don't. Here's hoping. Hear from both when we return, and much more on a Next Gen Roofing Monday. Boy, Next Gen is Next Gen era stats, by the way. Separate company has released one of the keys to the Jaguars' success this year was the partnership on Monday mornings with Next Gen Roofing. That we're not going to have, this down in despondency. We're going to be raising the roof with a DASA dub on our way to at least 12, which leaves ET in a precarious position of having to spin that wheel. But, oh well. Listening to The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Check in Tuesdays for Jeff Lageman and Check the Tape Tuesday.
We'll keep you up to date with the latest and NFL news.
Tuesdays during football season on Jaguars Today. Checked by Napa Auto Care on 1010XL.
It's December. You need cash. You also need a new Kia Fast. At Kia on Atlantic, you can get both because it's our year-end cash bash. And during the Kia Season of New Tradition sales event, make no payments for up to 6 months. Or take advantage of 0% APR. Hurry and get to the year-end cash bash. Online at KiaOnAtlantic.com. Kia on Atlantic, your coastal Kia connection. For complete details, call 904-250-0587.
Mike Dempsey for Apex Roofing and Contracting of Jacksonville Beach. If your roof's got any damage, if it leaks, if it's just old and ugly, call my friends at Apex Roofing. But Mike, roofs are so expensive. It's true, quality roofing is not cheap, but Apex Roofing has up to 100% financing available, so you don't have to compromise quality for budget. Apex Roofing, no shortcuts, no stress, just quality work with financing available. Reach for the peak with Apex Roofing and Contracting in Jacksonville Beach. ApexRoofingFL.com.
Give us your hot take.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
On the 1010XL text line, designed by Lifetime Enclosures.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm awake and I speak English, so yeah, I do know what you're saying.
Be part of the conversation. 641-1010.
Introducing the Jag Stack at Firehouse Subs. So bold, it's named after the home team. Stacked with honey ham, smoked turkey, roast beef, provolone, fresh veggies, and the new Duval drizzle sauce. For a limited time at your local Firehouse Subs, there's only one hottest sub in Duval.
Transmission troubles? I'm Robin Sidbury, owner of Action Transmission Specialist on Merrill Road. So come in and see how we can help solve your transmission troubles. We service all makes and models. Remember, get traction. Call Action at 744-0755.
I'm Chris Campione. Veterans have given so much in the service of our country, but when it comes to legal challenges, you shouldn't have to fight alone. At Campione Law, we're here to help veterans like you get the support and compensation you deserve. Whether it's a workplace injury, a personal injury claim, or navigating a veteran's disability claim, we'll stand by your side every step of the way. Your service to our country matters. Let us serve you with the dedication and respect you deserve. Call Campione Law for a free consultation today. Campione Law, fighting for veterans, fighting for justice. Visit CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campion, Campion Law.
Hey Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional, and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Ryan Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
Your pipes are leaking, don't get nervous. Fa la 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 la. Call Roll and Reach for same day service. Fa la 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 la. He guarantees your satisfaction. Fa la 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 la. Call Roland and he'll spring into action. Fa la 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 la. This holiday season, if you have a leak and can't wait a week, dial 904-260-7059. And from the Roll and Reach family to yours, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Play fake. Trevor drops. Look. Donovan to be caught. Touchdown back in the end zone. Brian Thomas Jr. 5-yard touchdown strike. I mean, the Jags went right down the field on the first possession of the game, and they score. How good is that?
Well, that's very appropriate synergy from my man E.T., because one thing that evolves out of Trevor's confidence and success is the trickle down on an offense and playmakers who certainly look a lot more comfortable. BTJ, I thought another couple yesterday he might could have gotten, but nonetheless, he's finding that role. He's getting open. He's catching balls. He's becoming a playmaker. There's just no discounting whatever that it factor Jacoby Myers brought with him. There's something to that, right? Whether it's just his ability to always be in the right place. The example that sets, for the most part, catches about everything that he throws, that's thrown his way. But yesterday you had ETN with 3 big catches for 3 touchdowns. You had Jacoby Myers 5 for 71. Brian Thomas Jr. now is becoming that big play guy, averaging 15, 16, 17 yards a pop. He had 4 for 66. Parker Washington made a play. What about that throw by Trevor, by the way? He got flushed out again against his body, and just completely fallen off. Dropped one to Parker Washington down the sideline, 33-yarder, but he had 3 for 53. So the wealth is being spread. The success and the time put in and the stay with it is starting to pay off. At least it looks that way. There's no doubt we're seeing a different Trevor Lawrence. We're seeing a different offense right now than we saw, even through some wins earlier in the year. We would see maybe in bursts what we're seeing a lot more consistently. And Coach Cohen was asked yesterday, is Trevor's recent rise due to him figuring out the offense, Cohen figuring out Trevor, some combination of both?
Combination. I would say that the pre-snap operation has definitely settled, I would say, for him. In terms of the motion shifts, there's a lot going on, right? Well, that I think has chilled out for him a little bit in terms of, man, we're able to now run more of the same, but just out of different looks. So time on task, repetition, carrying plays over, right, from week to week that maybe have worked that we just want to dress up. And so I think that that's really helped and allowed him to just go play. And once the ball is snapped, go use his traits and his skill set, because you saw today, and we've seen over the last few weeks that, we like throwing the football. Him throwing the football is a good thing right now to those guys, and we're protecting at a high level. He trusts the group in front of him, protecting, and trusting the guys out on the perimeter to go and make plays when the ball's in the air. So I think it's probably a combination of those things that, sometimes just takes a little time.
We get a heat check coming up next week. That Broncos team, that Broncos defense, that momentum they're on, they got a real good chemistry going out there. Sean Payton's been a home run hire. He can be a dislikable little so-and-so, can he? Why do I find myself just looking at him on the sideline? He's got kind condescending look about him as he welcomes these upstart Jags to Denver next week for a huge December football game. More than relevant football we're playing now. We're playing important football, and we'll see if this trend, that we're on can continue, particularly when it comes to number 16, who was asked yesterday, have you ever felt better?
I mean, that's a tough question. I don't know. There's been times where I've felt that way, and but definitely just as confident as I've felt. Just the feeling in our locker room and our team and our offense. I mean, it's been fun. So we got to continue to build on that and can't get complacent. There's still a lot more ahead for us, and some big games coming up. So we got to continue to push and get better. Like there's still things we need to clean up, but it's been a lot of fun, and I feel great, feel confident, and I think our whole offense feels that way.
All right, so let's hope that confidence, that momentum can continue at Mile High. I feel good, E. I feel good going out there.
I feel great.
Yeah, I'm not sweating it. We'll see.
Them boys put their pants on the same way we do.
I mean, they've won 11 in a row. They just got to kill. What, are they going to win every game with that young quarterback? Maybe we got to force them a little to, it's a little bit of trouble. Shut down the running game as best they can. That defense is for real out there in Denver. That's for sure. And they have gotten after the quarterback better than anybody. What was it, like 60 sacks? I think they have. And in the second half, they got all over Jordan Love. The Packers looked like they were kind of in control in that game, and the Broncos said, ended up winning by 8. Jags 3-point underdogs at a site that has produced a lot of historical moments for Jaguars football. Let's hope we can make a little history coming up this week. Listen, possibility exists, ET, that you go out there and you beat those Broncos in the 4:30 window and you kick back and you watch New England go to Baltimore and you put your Ravens gear on.
Yep.
And, you could end next week with tied for the second best record in the conference and be just a game back at Denver, who still has to play. Hurts that Mahomes is gone, but they still got to play Kansas City and the Chargers. Chargers still got to play the Texans. Jags still got to play the Broncos and the Colts. We're going to save a little extra time for the football fix, by the way, because there was some interesting storylines yesterday. Before we get too much deeper into the show, shout out Reigns Vikings.
Shout out them Vikings.
Reigns went down and took on a state power, man. If they were putting a line on the game, they lost to them last year. Was it 41-0?
41 Zippo.
To the same team.
Same team.
All right, so it's a rematch to the same team. They mocked the Duval chant a year ago. They beat us like a drum a year ago. And we've been following this Reigns. We've been tracking this Reigns team. TJ Cole, their quarterback, was in here before their regional victory, sent them to the state championship game. And, buddy, I watched the whole 14-minute highlight package of that, one of these websites put up. And they were dead, man. They were dead. They hadn't done anything on offense the whole game. They got like a score late, and then they were driving, and they threw an interception, and it looked like that would kill them. And, buddy, they just had an answer. They scored a last-minute score, and they avenged a 41-0 loss in that state title game last year as huge underdogs. Gave us a little North Florida flex, man.
Man, they injected an energy in the city. Them going down there playing in that hostile environment. That's a hostile environment down there. And then pull out the last-second win to win the state championship. Shout out to Reigns Vikings, man.
Well, look, Coach Maslin just had to believe in Cole at the end. Our buddy, I guess they call him Timothy Cole, huh? TJ to us. But TJ had a couple of interceptions in the game, but Cole hit Tadarius Washington 10 seconds to go.
Yeah.
10-yard touchdown, a 23-22 win at Pitbull, the 4th state championship in program history. Welton Coffee and the Vikings won in '97. Deron Wiley won back-to-back in 17 and 18, and they are bringing hardware home. Championship year, Reigns went undefeated. 14-0, humbled by their loss to Northwestern last year. They kept that as a motivation. And look, for much of that game on Friday night, it did not look like they were going to win, E.
Oh, it didn't.
They took a late lead, and they let Northwestern go right back down and take the lead back. They thought they scored like in the last minute or two.
Correct.
To take the lead, and then Northwestern hit, it was a big play, wasn't it?
Yep, it hit a big play.
Yeah, they hit like a 70-yard play. They took the lead right back, and then lo and behold, Yeah, here it is. 9-yard touchdown, 2:30 to go. Reigns had come from behind. They led 17-16. But then 2 plays. They hit a 62-yard touchdown. That was an electricity sapper, you would think, for Reigns. It was now 22-17 with a minute 55 to go. And they drove downfield and got the game winner.
Man, it was crazy. And Jeff, I went to the celebration, the pep rally that they had. Remember when the Jags had that flyover when everybody was at the stadium greeting the Jaguars?
That was after a win in Denver.
After the win in Denver, correct.
Okay.
So it's timely, right? And so when Reigns came home, everybody was at Reigns High School.
Okay.
They brought the whole city out.
What time was that?
5 p.m. on Saturday.
Oh, so it wasn't. They didn't just come back over. So they rolled it. So that's good. They got time for people to get the word. People. Yeah. So what kind of crowd we talking about?
Oh my! The whole city, Jeff. The whole city.
Like
was
thousands of people.
It was a lot of people.
That is so awesome.
I was out having lunch, and our GM Griff says, "Are you going to Reigns at 5 p.m.?" ? I read that as, "You're going to Reigns at 5 p.m. I'm glad I did. The whole city lined up as the buses were coming in. Everybody was slapping the buses,
that's
greeting them. Free hamburgers, free hot dogs,
Nice.
music. It was a celebration.
That's great.
It was well deserved.
Great for that little stretch of the community.
Right.
They're playing some serious football.
Absolutely.
Over there at Reigns High. Valhalla, baby. Ichiban. They went and got him one. So congrats to Reigns. Sounds like they didn't need this. They'd already blown the top off with the celebration.
They set the tone.
Yeah.
Because that win felt like a Jaguars playoff win.
Okay,
and
yeah.
Then we went in the bank yesterday and got
I could
that
feel
big
that.
win.
I mean,
set the tone.
yeah, I could see if you were out there and feeling all that
Yes,
energy, how you
yeah.
could feel some carryover there. So the Jags are winning a lot more confidence out of their fan base. So it's good to kind of turn that corner a little bit too, right? And not have to, pick apart some of the wins that were pick apartable. Don't get me wrong.
Absolutely.
I'm not faulting anybody for how we've gotten here and what it's looked like along the way. Every judgment opinion has been fair. So now they're playing better football, and well, make me get tickets to San Francisco, ET. Well, make me do it. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday. Well, Old Man Rivers gave it a whirl. I think the final score and the stat line looked better than the eye test if you watched him yesterday. Inspirational, though. I give the dude credit. That and a couple of huge injuries in the National Football League. We'll jump into those a little bit on the other side as well. The Heisman Trophy winner handled it with grace and dignity and some emotion. And the Heisman runner-up proved he's a jackass. So there's that from the weekend as well. You're listening to The Drill. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday. Raise that roof here on a Monday morning in victory formation.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. When you want breaking sports news, tune in to 1010XL.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Or any of our social channels at 1010XL.
Satisfied?
Now, the Randy Marion Cadillac Drive of the Game. Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville. Drive to the game in luxury with Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville.
The good guys wanted no turbulence against their opponents, and they made sure there wouldn't be any on their opening drive. Trevor Lawrence led the team on a 9-play, 72-yard drive, capped off by a BTJ touchdown to give themselves a 7-0 lead with 10:18 left in the opening period. The 4-minute drive is your Randy Marion Cadillac Drive of the Game.
Attention small business owners. Did you know you can get 100% tax deduction on a brand new Cadillac?
That's right. Choose your new Cadillac and qualify for a 2025 tax deduction of up to 100% of the purchase price.
There's never been a better time to own a Cadillac and drive your business forward in style.
Visit Randy Marion Cadillac on Southside Boulevard in Jacksonville today for incredible deals and expert advice.
Don't miss your chance. Experience the luxury you deserve and the savings you need.
Plus tax tag title, $9.99 admin fee and resistol on approved credit.
When you're faced with damage in your home from water, fire, or mold, you need a team with the expertise to fix it right.
Rest-A-Pros!
A locally owned, nationally backed franchise that's here to help you when you need them. A team that does it right the first time.
Rest-A-Pros!
Remember, you don't have to use the insurance company's preferred contractors. Get it done right by a licensed professional you can trust. Call 904-201-9151 or go to RestaProsNEFlorida.com. That's RestaProsNEFlorida.com.
Rest-A-Pros!
It's hard to tame a hurricane.
Let's not get hysterical here, okay? Calm down.
Find out what you need to know about the Canes on the Performance Painting Hurricane Report.
Your source for weekly Canes news and nuggets
on 1010XL.
Jacksonville, hunting season is here, and nobody gears you up like Green Acres Sporting Goods, home of the largest archery pro shop in Northeast Florida. They've got everything for all seasons: archery, black powder, and general gun season. Green Acres is a fully stocked Browning dealer with ammo, accessories, and safes. Don't miss out on Florida's Second Amendment sales tax holiday, happening now through the end of the year. Gear up today at greenacresporting.com.
Yo, you already know it's your main man E.T. And no one does happy hour like Twin Peaks. Whatever your preference, we have everything from tequila cocktails and an extensive bourbon category to top shelf spirits and cocktails, served over ice balls, local craft beers, and handcrafted whiskey cocktails. Rounded out with adventurous drink menus, second to none. And don't forget about our 29-degree drafts. Check them out now on Atlantic and Kernan. Twin Peaks, eat, drink, scenic views. Come on, somebody.
Hey, Duval, here's your chance to be face-to-face with the Jags as they take the field on game day. Jump in the shadows and experience the Jaguars like never before. Enter today at everbank.com/shadows for your chance to be part of the action. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents of the 50 United States and D.C., 18 and older. Entry periods for the sweepstakes are from 8/4/25 to 12/21/25. For official rules and complete details, visit everbank.com/shadows. Sponsor and administrator, Everbank, N.A. member FDIC.
Custom home builders, fed up with your electrical and low voltage companies that ghost you mid-project, sparking delays? Unreliable subs and poor electrical work that derails your schedules? Denny Thompson here for Tyson Inc., experts in seamless electrical services for your custom builds. Pre-construction planning, integration, and installation, no hassle. Your homeowners will love the new Tyson showroom. Home builders team up with Tyson for your next home building project. TysonInc.com.
Greenlaw Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today, and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Greenlaw Group 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Greenlaw Group, for the insured.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Shotgun formation, bunch right, dropping his Trevor. They swing it out of the backfield. This is Travis Etienne with running room 40, 35-yard line. Inside of her, stays on his feet, 30-yard line, 25, along the near sideline, 10, 5, touchdown! Travis Etienne has scored again from 45 yards away. How good is that?
I've been ready for it, just throw the ball my way. I'm going to go out there and get it. But just grateful. I feel like Coach had a great game plan. He schemes things up. And when my number was called, when I did, made the plays.
Every week, E.T., when you walk into the stadium, often it'll be like a father and son or a family or a boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband, wife. You'll see a couple of Clemson jerseys or Clemson hats.
Every now and then,
and they become Jaguar fans because Trevor Lawrence came here and Travis Etienne, you forget, and those two dudes who won a title at Clemson together and played together all these years. And so if you are among that Clemson set who went down to the stadium yesterday, buddy, you got your money's worth. Etienne making the most of 3 catches. All 3 went for touchdowns. I tell you what, he's making that off-season decision harder and harder. I know that it's a position where you feel like if you just go out there and, mind the field, you'll find somebody talented enough. But, man, he has made the big play. He's made the 3rd and 2 get just enough for the first down play. 10th in the league in rushing is Etienne at 949 yards, so well on his way to over 1,000. Averaging a pretty solid 4.5 a pop. He's up to 7 touchdown runs this year. But look, he came to Jacksonville with a reputation of being a dual threat guy. He caught the ball.
Out of college, he was that guy.
Yeah. In fact, I think he had some sort of reception record.
At like the all-time Macy,
for running backs or something. He had something. But so far this year, 949 yards rushing. 7 touchdowns. And he's also caught 29 balls for another 254 and another 5 touchdowns. So, I mean, you look at the combined yards here, you're talking about 1,200 yards and 12 touchdowns in 14 games. I mean, dude's giving you almost 100 yards and a score every Sunday on average. And, you know, I alluded to it there. They got some tough decisions here this offseason and how they're going to maneuver that salary cap and the personnel decisions they're going to make on who to keep riding with. And, you know, sadly, often everyone they'd love to keep, but you've got to make those decisions too. That's step 2 here in navigating this franchise in the new ecosystem. Making the right decisions on who to pay, who to keep, who to let go, which positions are easier to fill.
Yep.
And with Jacoby Myers, Devin Lloyd, Travis Etienne. Look, Trayvon, you're going to have to wait, man. We'll 5th-year option you. I mean,
he definitely 5th-year option.
I got to be honest. If it comes, I'd put him behind all 3 of those dudes who I need. Like, if you had to be without one of those 4 this week, which 4 would you choose, honestly? If you are going to Denver and you had to be without either Etienne, Myers, Lloyd, or Walker, who would you choose to go without?
And that's tough.
Yeah, it's going to hurt your feelings. Yeah. The answer that you come up with hurts your feelings a little bit that it's the number 1 pick in the draft.
Oh, man.
Am I wrong?
I can't say.
And by the way, Trayvon made a great play in the run game. He's not a terrible player. That's not the point.
Yeah, and I can't really because I don't watch Trayvon every play.
So I get you.
So, yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. And point being, but again, he's got a 5th year. You got to pick up the option. That goes without saying, right? Yeah. That's an easy choice. And I believe, is it maybe Cole Van Lannon? Who's a free agent as well?
Buddy got to stay too.
Yeah, that man's playing. That might be one you just right now. Hey, Cole, man, about $10 million a year. How's that sound for you, right? Or whatever it is. And I'm ready to give that guy the starting job and let Walker Little or whoever it is you decide to keep.
I would have been did that.
And again, they continue to play well with Van Lannon in the lineup. You got to ride with him, don't you?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I mean, is it coincidence that Cole Van Lannon's entry into the offense coincided with Jacoby Myers and this better play? I'm not saying he's a perfect player. We're probably giving the guy way too much credit, but
he's been playing good football.
Give him credit overall, though. This coaching staff, we're having to move a lot of pieces around. We played large stretches of this year without important players, without Brian Thomas Jr.'s and Eric Murray's and Jordan Lewis's.
Our 2nd overall pick.
Brenton Strange, Travis Hunter. I mean, just go down the list, man. So just it adds to the fun that we're having here in this in this football season. All right, I mentioned Rivers. You know, solid, unspectacular, but, buddy, he dang sure looks 5 years older and 5 years declined. And he, you know, guile and savvy kept him from playing, for the most part, mistake-free football. But, man, it looked like a 50-year-old came out of retirement to quarterback the flag football team he used to be a star on. He looks 30 pounds heavier. It looks like his face gets jammed into the helmet when he puts it on. When he's done, he's got these big indentations on that big, now pudgy face that he has. But, man, I'll give the dude credit. I mean, the passion, the emotion, the, you know, message he sends his own players back home about facing your fears. Listen, I was nervous today. Failure's an option, you know?
I think I figured it out, though, Jeff.
What's that?
So after the NFL, they give you insurance for 5 years, right? Once all NFL players, they give you insurance.
He's got all them kids. We got to stay on the plan.
He got all them kids.
I'll reset the Hall of Fame clock. I got to get some insurance money here, man. He does have a bunch. One of his sons and his brother was at the game.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, showed him in the stand. 18 of 27, 120 yards. 1 touchdown. He had 1 pick. It was on the last play of the game, and he was trying to force it down in there. He doesn't have anything left in the arm. Like, they were just, you know, timed lollipops, but they ran a lot of little dump-off screens.
Yeah.
But they probably kept the offense wasn't anything, and it's been Jonathan Taylor's disappearing, man. They're giving that guy 25 carries, and he can't get to 100 yards the last few weeks. Seattle shut him down, and they just have no down. He just can't get the ball downfield. Just can't throw it. I mean, I don't know if he can throw it. And he's always kind of had that push.
Weird motion.
Yeah, that kind of push delivery, hadn't he? So
put some age on it.
Yeah, just wasn't good yesterday. All right, but before we go to break, come back with a football fix, the Mahomes injury, the Micah Parsons injury, and more. Shame on you, Diego Pavia. Shame on you living up to this cliche of you and your family and how they've acted, and way to lose the Heisman Trophy with absolutely no grace. Shame on you. It wasn't a year where there was a definite winner, and if you are, Pavia, you certainly held out hope. I think Pavia's numbers would have been a deserving Heisman. I said I would have voted for him. I don't have a problem with Mendoza. He threw 33 touchdowns for the number one team in the country. He just beat Ohio State. He had a terrific year as the best player on the best team. So winning the Heisman, I don't have any problem with it. Pavia apparently didn't feel the same. After the ceremony's announcement on Saturday, he went on social media and said, F all the voters, but family for life. I put that on Instagram. The caption was accompanied by a photo of Pavia with his offensive lineman at the ceremony in New York. Obviously, criticism came for that reaction. Sunday, he posted a statement saying he didn't handle his emotions well after losing. Being a part of the Heisman ceremony last night as a finalist is such an honor. As a competitor, just like in everything I do, I wanted to win. To be so close to my dream, come up short was painful. I didn't handle those emotions well at all and did not represent myself. And then it goes on and on and on. And yeah, you lose you lose steam with that excuse when you post it.
Yep.
It's one thing if you say something in a reaction.
Yeah.
All right, I have time to react. I should probably overreact. That's fine.
Yep.
No, man, there's about 4 steps that went through before you hit send.
Mm-hmm.
Football Fix, and we return to Next Gen Roofing Monday.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update. Brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Jaguars win their 5th straight game. They're 10-4 and on the road to the Denver Broncos this week. The Broncos are coming off a win over the Green Bay Packers 34-26. It was their 11th consecutive victory. The Broncos open as a 3-point favorite, 45.5 the total at Mile High. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers look to bounce back from their Thursday night loss at home to the Atlanta Falcons. They're a 2.5-point favorite at the Carolina Panthers Sunday, 45.5 the total. Monday Night Football today. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers hosting the Miami Dolphins at Acrisure Stadium. The Steelers are 3-point favorites, 42.5 the total. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keysofprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside, your locally owned commercial truck headquarters and proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hey, it's Rick Ballou. We got a fresh shipment of hard-to-find ProMaster vans, perfect for Section 179. My buddy Tommy and his team are committed to the community and make the process simple. Upfits, delivery, everything handled right. If you need ProMaster vans or commercial trucks for your fleet, you need Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside.
This is the home of the Florida Gators. Get your Gators hoops on 1010XL. Brought to you by the personal injury attorneys of Farah and Farah, Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville, and Renewal by Anderson, custom windows and doors. Post-game Monday on 1010XL is served by Dandy Foods, making quality fresh sandwiches since 1956.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. Solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
You've probably heard the saying, it's not how hard you get hit, it's whether or not you get back up. Well, I'm attorney Brett Hastings, and I have a saying of my own. If you get hit with a personal injury or wrongful death, hit back and fight to make them pay. At Hastings Injury Law, we have the experience you want if you or a loved one suffer a car or trucking accident or wrongful death. Just call 904-HIT-BACK and we'll help you get up and hit back. Office is Jacksonville.
This is Mark Nato. My son Justin injured his hand playing baseball for JU.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialist performed surgery just a few days later, and within 5 weeks, he was cleared to play in the ASUN baseball tournament. Our family has trusted Southeast Orthopedic Specialist for years. For any orthopedic injury, let Southeast Orthopedic Specialist take care of you too.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Lauren Brooks here for Terminex. When mice and rats show up in your home or business, they can be a real pain. You need them out fast, before they have time to multiply. Terminex knows how to shut down rodents and will keep them from coming back to wreak more havoc. When rodents show up, so does Terminex. Don't live with a rodent problem, Terminex it. Visit Terminex.com today to schedule a free inspection online just like I did. That's TERMINIX.com. TERMINIX.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, boaters and landlubbers, friends, four-legged and two, this is Lisa the Botanista with a huge announcement. Freedom Boat Club is opening a brand new 4th location. That's right, Freedom Boat Club St. Augustine Shipyard is now open. Now members can enjoy unlimited access at Julington Creek, Jacksonville Beach, St. Augustine Comanche Cove, and St. Augustine Shipyard. Freedom Boat Club members also enjoy reciprocal access to over 400 locations across the world. There's never been a better time to join. We are offering our biggest discount ever to celebrate our brand new location. We own and maintain an entire fleet of boats. Join the club, and as often as you like, you can do water sports, inshore fishing, offshore fishing, sandbar hopping, dining on the water, or just cruising around town. Visit us at the St. Augustine Shipyard or stop by any of our locations to see what the Boat-Cierge experience is all about. Visit us at freedomboatclub.com.
Hi, folks. It's Frank Frangie. Did you know that individuals over age 60 have great results on Awaken 180? See how you could drop weight and get off your medications in just 3 months with Awaken 180's Golden Program. Visit awaken180weightloss.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, I'm back on a next-gen roofing Monday. It's time for a football fix. Brought to you by Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. And the home course, the Julington Creek Golf Club, is in, all right, trust me when I tell you, awesome shape. Best I've ever seen it. So tee it high and let it fly. Join my friends at the home course, the Julington Creek Golf Club. Well, you guys know I'm amorous when it comes to the NFL playoff projections. I've been tracking these percentages since our Jaguars were just a 52% chance to make the postseason. Those odds obviously have shot way up. They are all but a lock to at least make it into round one. Now 98% to be a playoff team. And then the prognosis stays pretty sunny. They're now given a 54% chance to make it to round two. They're given a 27% chance to make it to the AFC Championship game. They're given a 13% chance to win, to make the Super Bowl. And to compare, the Patriots are 14%. The Broncos are the runaway leader at 36%. That could change after we go to Mile High and BTA next week. And then all the way to the Super Bowl now, a 6% chance to win the Super Bowl, a 13% chance to make the Super Bowl, and now a 6% chance to win it all, which among the odds would be tied for tied for fifth best. To win the Super Bowl right now, the Rams are 21%, the Broncos are 19%, the Seahawks are 10%, the Patriots are 7%, and the Jags, along with the Bills, 6%. Man, playoff positioning is going to be so important. If it's a season where, wow, you have a chance to win a Super Bowl, not just, hey, we made the playoffs, maybe we can pull some upsets. No, the path is open. The Chiefs are ding-dong, the witch is dead, and that includes Patrick Mahomes, torn ACL yesterday, so he'll miss, obviously, the rest of the season. I'm sure he'll work awful hard to be ready for the season opener. It was just a lost season for Kansas City.
Yeah.
It never got right. Consider this. The Chargers put him out of their misery yesterday. Beat him 16-13. Mahomes went down in the fourth quarter of that game. Minshew, by the way, late pick in borderline field goal position. But this sums up the Chiefs. The Chargers beat the Chiefs twice this year without even playing them in L.A. They moved their home game, remember, to, was it Brazil?
Yeah.
And they beat the Chiefs in the opener. We're like, oh, what? Remember,
Yeah,
Herbert was
impressive.
throwing it all over the place. And now outside of that shellacking the Jags gave the Chargers, they've been really good. I bet you they've won 9 out of 11 or something like that. Anyway, put the Chiefs away. Chiefs officially eliminated, and the Lions aren't far behind. So there'll be two of you you're probably top 3 Super Bowl favorites when the season began. Rams beat them 41-34, and the Lions now are 8-6, a game and a half back of a Packers team that's already beaten them twice. Packers lost to the Broncos yesterday. Ooh, it would have been nice if Green Bay could have pulled that one out. But it's Denver alone now atop the AFC at 12-2, hosting the Jaguars next week. Early line Denver a 3-point favorite. They are alone at the top because you can't help but feel like this one will bite the Patriots. If the Jags end up losing the division, that fourth quarter will have bitten them so severely they would have played. I mean, it would be no shame to go 2-1 here and go 12-5. And unless the Texans lose another game, that would leave you not as division champs, but as a wild card. And boy, that would sting, wouldn't it? Well, here are the Patriots come out 21-0 on the Bills at home. Bills scoreless in the first. You put it away. You're 11-2. The Bills are 9-4. This is their last chance to have any opportunity to catch you. You took a 21-0 lead. You led 24-7 at the half. So a 21-point first half lead, a 17-point halftime lead. They blew the lead by the fourth quarter, scored immediately to take it back, and then let Buffalo drive the field 7 for 65 in a score. So, man, if you look back at a back-breaking moment for the Patriots, up 21-0 at home. Wow. Bears keep moving on. The Shedeur Sanders train derailed yesterday. Rough outing in Chicago there. The Ravens pulled a 7-7. The Steelers will play Miami tonight in Monday Night Football. Eagles, kind of a get-well game, 31-0 over the Raiders. The Raiders are terrible. Pete Carroll going to be one and done?
Probably.
Yeah, it might very well be. The Saints are playing spoiler after beating the Bucs last week. Beat the Panthers yesterday at home. Titans, a game effort. Probably the best game for Cam Ward. I saw he had over 100 passer rating. The Niners, though, won the game 37-24. And last night, I guess, while we're doing the That'll Do It, throw Dallas in the mix. Home loss last night to Minnesota, 6-7-1. That's all she wrote as well. That's Football Fix. You're welcome. Brought to you by Allstate agent Manny Bowers and the home course that joined the Creek Golf Club. Kick and arrival and more come your way next. It's a Next-Gen Roofing Monday on The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Playmakers make special plays.
That right there, that's special.
Special plays make the special teams player of the game.
Winning football players who can step up in a clutch moment.
After the game, pump up the Superior Plumbing Special Teams player of the game on 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. And I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Ready to upgrade your home? It's Renewal by Anderson's 31-day sale. Buy one, get one 40% off replacement windows and patio doors. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. But this offer expires December 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Get the best soccer talk on the First Coast on the Coaches Show, presented by Sporting Jacks. Cole Pepper, Sporting Jacks head of soccer Mark Warburton, and Sporting Jacks women's coach Stacey Baylor discuss the beautiful game Tuesday evenings at 6 on 1010 a.m.
Some auto shops love giving your wallet a flush every time you visit. Not AA Automotive. They fix only what needs fixing, nothing more. Honest, fast, and fair. That's AA Automotive on Richard Street. Boring name, awesome service, and no wallet flush.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Running a small business is tough, so the Florida Small Business Development Center at UNF provides a free business checkup, a personalized analysis that helps you boost profits, your online presence, and increase your company's value. No cost, no strings attached. It's guidance from experts who understand what it takes to succeed in business. Whether you're just starting out or ready to expand, it's time to act. Complete a request for consulting at unf.edu/SBDC.
Hey, Jacksonville DDH. Dreamfinders Danny Hicken here with the scoop from Dreamfinders Homes, your National Builder of the Year. We've got first-year interest rates as low as 2.99% in homes in 20-plus communities throughout Northeast Florida. If you're house hunting, make sure your first pick Dreamfinders Homes, the proud official home builder of the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, and your Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit dfhsalesevent.com today and tell them Dreamfinders Danny sent you.
I'm Clayton Bromberg, the president of Underwoods. If you've ever wondered why some jewelry stores and department stores always have a sale going at 50 to 75% off, there's a good reason. Because most of the time, they're not real sales. The prices are marked up so they can sell the piece at a big discount and still make the profit they need. If you wanted to find a realistic sales event, the store wouldn't run a year-round sale and the discounts would be a little more realistic. For example, Underwoods puts all of our diamond solitaire necklaces and ear studs on sale in December at 15% below the prices we sell at the rest of the year. So there's a genuine savings to the customer. We also take trade-ins, so it's the ideal time to buy for someone looking to grow their pendant or ear studs up to a larger size. Now at Underwoods, we don't run a lot of sales, but when we do, they're real and a good time to buy. So come see us at Underwoods, San Marco, Avondale, or the shops of Ponte Vedra.
Life is about choices and the decisions you make. I'm David Robbins with Epstein & Robbins. If you're convicted of a DUI, you'll have to face severe consequences. Walking through the doors of the courthouse or appearing at a bond hearing can be extremely intimidating. Without the right lawyer, you're likely to make the wrong decision. Let our team help you make the right decisions in court. Epstein & Robbins, the right choice.
Epstein & Robbins, fighting for your rights since 1975.
Don't ignore plumbing leaks. They can lead to mold and mildew or structural damage and drain your wallet. So when you have a leak and can't wait a week, call Roland Reich Plumbing. PlumbingJacksonville.com.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Quality Automotive Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Fresh off that win over the Jets, Liam Cohen breaks down what it means to coach a team that's thriving.
As you get into December, playing your best football is very important.
Saturday, Florida basketball saw a clutch shooting in the Orange Bowl Classic as the Gators beat George Washington. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 7:03, it's 42 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Beulah Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Beulah.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
We gonna start this thing alright. Groove all in the money looking out. Come on, come on. Do it, baby, take it, baby. Do it, baby, take it, baby.
You know it! Just another day! Wow!
Raise that roof.
Yes, sir! Woo! Oh, I got playoff fever, and
Sure.
I'm feeling good.
I encourage you.
I'm hot and clammy.
Go stand in the rain, my brother.
Wow.
Go to the bowl, San
What
Francisco.
a performance. What a the Trevor Lawrence game. Finally!
Hopefully that's
the Trevor Lawrence game! He did it!
I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm talking about.
On the pregame show, I predicted a 40 ball, and I predicted 350 yards and 4 touchdowns.
You're red hot.
Yeah,
Of course,
hot right now.
Of course, you did that week 1, too, and week 3, and week 6.
Fair. He's an
no,
optimist.
You're a hot man right now.
He needs to get a 13 and avoid that wheel. That's only fair.
This is the week.
This is the one.
I'll be rooting for you.
It is.
This is your week. This is it. If we look, this is because I think we're going to win. Now, look, Indy may be feisty at home. It might be a feisty game.
That'll be a nervous game.
Yeah.
The way we're playing, you feel like we're going to beat teams that are not as good. And
but this
Denver's
game,
is
to
good.
I'm so excited about this game in this respect. And I hate to jump right into next week. But that's what happens when you win.
When you're good and you win like you did. Isn't that funny, E? I said the same thing at the beginning of the show. I said, look, we're good enough. I'm already excited about next week.
But this is such a, to me, and it's a nothing to lose game, temperature check. How do we stack up against the team that
it's playing great,
is the favorite?
They've won 11. They won 11
in a row to favorite. And they're the best pass rush in the NFL. We gave up no sacks again yesterday. Boys are playing great on the offensive line. Our offense is top 10 in the league. We did things, we've done things that we've never done before as a franchise. 7 straight games of at least 25 points. Never been done before.
Mm-hmm.
Never been done before.
Most points in a game since 07, which was the last time we had that big favorite status.
Your quarterback is on a heater. And he's done this like 22, 23, and this year he gets in a groove. And those 100 rating games start to spit out. But yesterday was elite.
Yesterday was top 5.
And again, I say all that knowing that it was the Jets and knowing that doesn't happen every week.
Sure.
But that's
you need
all.
to see the ceiling again.
Yeah.
We haven't seen it in a while. Even though you're winning,
and
you're not seeing that
Liam,
ceiling.
and I know Liam he's pushing all the right buttons. But yesterday he said, he hasn't had a 300-yard game yet. I know you got 220, 240 at the half. We're still throwing. We're getting a 300-yard game.
Yeah.
We're getting it.
Yeah.
And we're going to get touchdown pass.
Yeah.
And so he helped his guy out. And his guy gave it back to him. Like the exact same play 2 weeks in a row, this time to Parker Washington.
That was a hell of a throw.
I mean, he's got a guy right up in his grill. He rips it down the field, just throws it to a spot, and Parker runs over and gets it. Travis Etienne had the funniest soundbite about that after the game. He's like, man, I ain't never seen him like this. We won a national championship together. This guy.
Nah, not at all. I don't think I ever seen Trev like this.
Keep going. Let him keep
I
going.
feel like we won a national championship together, and I feel like
that's what he says about Parker.
He's just out there. He's on fire, man. Like you seen it. He rolled out again, and he just kind of stopped and just Parker's down there somewhere, you know. And he launched it, and Parker made a great catch. So man, I'm just grateful that I'm on his team, and the growth that I seen through him from him, man. It's just unbelievable.
So, and what he did yesterday, by the way, no one in the history of the NFL has ever done before.
Right.
If you take in every little stat, and it says 50, because remember he had 330. But he had 51 rushing.
Yeah.
Counted
and another
for
rushing.
6 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now you start looking at the stats. He's got 23 touchdown throws, 6 run, 29 and 11. And he's over 3,000 yards. And I don't give a damn about his completion. His yards per pass attempt yesterday were double digits, 10 plus.
It's going up.
That's been so low through the first, 8 or 9 games. The last 3, it's been like 8s, 9s, 10s. That's NFL elite stuff. So it was great to see. Again, I know who it was against. I get all that. I don't care because it's an NFL team. I enjoy that game. They're so fun to watch right now. And
good as anybody.
Liam Cohen deserves a tip of the cap, man. I don't know. I don't think talent-wise maybe they're as good as anybody, but they're not bad.
Those options on offense are, Thomas seems to have found himself. Like Trevor's confidence, it seems to be bleeding out a little.
Yeah.
Right? More guys are in the right spot. I mean, we've got guys open. That helps. Right? He also sliding them in there. He's confident. We'll see. Golfers go out and shoot 59, and 2 weeks later they're on 81. But, man, yesterday he was just every throw.
I don't even have to say we'll see. We just got to soak that one in.
Yeah.
But
that's 3 in a row, too. That matters.
It's funny. In a year, I know one of the things that was evaluated about this football team the last couple years was the lack of juice, okay? Like, there wasn't enough – we talk about this, E. There wasn't enough, like juice on the team. They're just kind of, and it's part of it. You take the personality of your coach, and that wasn't a Doug Peterson's strength. It was like, he just kind of was matter of fact, and and I'm not ripping Doug. He had his way. He won a Super Bowl. Good for him.
Yeah, forget Doug.
Yeah. But there wasn't. So one of the things I loved about Travis Hunter, who's not even playing right now, is his juice. He's always bouncing around. He's always dancing. Always
confident.
Expects
to win.
Yeah. Here we go. So he's one of those guys that they really liked, and they brought in some guys with that in mind. But the ultimate juice guy who puts the IV in the arm is the coach.
Yep.
The freaking coach is the juice, man. This fist pump after they win is terrific. And on the sidelines, you can tell, and he's,
a great hire. So far,
So
unbelievable.
good.
He took over a 4-13 team.
So far, so good.
Whose quarterback was like 1 foot out the door from public perception.
Hey, Tampa Bay, way to spit on yourself. Appreciate y'all for that. Let's get it
by the way,
now.
they should have fired Bowles and kept Cohen.
That's
the Jags offense.
That's a tough thing to do.
Outperforming the Bucs offense.
Yes.
That's interesting.
But now, and again, they're scoring on like 8 or 9 possessions. It just the offense in the last since the bye. If you go look at what the offense has done, it's just. It's again NFL elite, and
one bad quarter against the Texans. It's really all offensively. Now they had mistakes against the Cardinals, but they made the play in the end to win.
So anyway, here you go to Denver, and you got Benito and Allen and all that D line, man. They got 50 some odd sacks. 50 some odd sacks. Surtain and they got another White Lightning at corner. We got to attack him.
Dude,
go
at him.
Go right at him.
Ridley or not Ridley.
Riley Moss. Riley Moss. So, but that's just so cool and so exciting to be at this point. Who knows how it's going to turn out? And again, you can't assume anything. Like, I think we made the mistake in 22 of sitting here and saying we're ahead of schedule, which we were. Yeah. But everything goes back to 0 the following year.
Yeah.
So this year, I'm just trying to live in the moment, enjoy, and realize that there is an opportunity here that you don't want to sit there. And I think Liam Cohen's done a great. Let's listen.
Go win it all.
We're going for it.
Yeah.
This guy won a natty at Clemson.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got one in him, and maybe this is it. And he's playing as well as he's ever played. And everybody, some of the, now he's playing, now he's playing the best he's ever. Yes, he is.
And not just that.
By far.
And it's also, this is an intangible that now that you're playing good, you start to get the credit for. He was able to, when he wasn't playing great statistically, make enough plays late in games to win.
Yes.
He'd be terrible for 3.5 quarters, and then he'd have a fourth quarter drive.
Yes.
And when you do that, you give yourself the grace to find yourself.
Right.
Look, I was always of the thought that, to me, it was mattering more. It doesn't mean that it was, but the 3 head coaches in 5 years, the 4 systems, I was, that's a big deal to me. And so it feels like he's catching up on that. Liam Cohen said that. Now when the play starts, he's got a lot better idea where everyone's going, what everyone's doing. And that's just, so to be honest, Hick, should only get better from here.
Yeah.
Liam Cohen should stay. We should see Trevor run this Liam Cohen offense to that really high level like they, like Tampa ran it for years. And I would expect we're going to open a window here and go win a title.
Well, yeah. Our Dream Finders Homes poll question of the day, brought to you by our friends at Dream Finders Homes, along the lines of what we're talking about with Trevor Lawrence. Dream Finders Homes, the official home builder of the Jaguars, the Gators, PGA Tour, soon to be the Tampa Bay Rays. Nobody does it better. They build beautiful homes. Go to dreamfindershomes.com. Look at all the interest rate packages that they have for you. 15 locations throughout the best parts of Jacksonville.
15 of them things.
Just like
Taylor Swift's exes.
Sorry.
Not sorry at all.
Ooh. End of the line for those guys.
It is.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
They done.
Oh, dear. Oh, but we'll get to that later. Just check it all out at DreamFindersHomes.com. Tell them Dream Finders Danny sent you. Where is your confidence level today with Trevor Lawrence? Can win Super Bowl. Playing like top 5 quarterback. Progress, best to come, or still don't believe. Where is your confidence level today with Trevor Lawrence? Now, first question I'll ask you two knuckleheads is what do you think the percentage is of still don't believe? What is the percent? You have 4 choices. Can win Super Bowl.
That's it. Listen, man.
Play like top 5 quarterback.
Well, I will
Progress,
say this.
best to come, or still don't believe. What do you guys think? Just give me a number. What do you think the still don't believe percentage
I
is?
think that is a point of view that is more likely to dig your heels in, and I hope it doesn't dissuade you from enjoying that.
No, you got to enjoy.
But I bet you it's still 15%.
15.
I'd say about 20.
20. 2.2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Good.
Wow. What a turnaround.
Yeah.
Yeah. can win Super Bowl, playing like top 5 quarterback. Progress, best to come. They're all got big numbers.
Those are all good things. Good.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the Trevor Lawrence questions, 3 of the 4 have been a terrible place to land. These are all 3 good ones, and the only bad one they shot down.
They shot it down.
I'm going to say playing better, best to come wins.
Okay.
And then I'd say Super Bowl, and then I'd say top 5.
E, what about you?
I'm saying playing like a top 5 quarterback.
All right, can win Super Bowl is the number 1, 41.2, 29% playing like a top 5 quarterback. Progress, best to come, 27.6. Still don't believe 2.2%.
Wow.
You can vote at 1010XL on Twitter. Free the media mogul. Still week number 3 as we go into this.
You know, this is kind of coincided with
starting to get annoying.
Well, I will say this: it's kind of coincided with this Jaguars offensive flourishing.
Well, we haven't lost since I stopped tweeting during the game.
I mean,
so in that respect, if that's what I got to bear, that's what I got to bear.
Well, I was wondering about if you had been freed yet. I figured
free.
Figured not. That's
not free.
Well, that stinks. But we don't need that kind of bad juju here as we get you up and rolling on a Monday morning.
Just warming up. Big day today. Lots to talk about.
Yeah,
Lots to do. Great win yesterday. We'll talk more about the game. We kind of looked ahead a little bit, which I like. But yeah, it was a commanding performance. That Aaron Glenn. That Jets team is, boy, God bless you, Jets fans. By the way, if I was a columnist in New York, my column today, and I don't know if anybody wrote it, would have been like, this is why you tank. We got Brady Cook, and they got Trevor Lawrence, and we had Trevor Lawrence, and we blew it. This is why you tank.
Yeah, it's actually, you can tie it to they got stuck with Zach Wilson. Like literally, like the Trevor's even more painful for them because that was the draft where Frank Gore got us Trevor Lawrence.
And Justin Fields was in that draft too, so they had Zach Wilson and Justin Fields.
Right.
No, Fields came late. Fields and they ended up with Fields. I see what you're saying. Yeah. He was right, and Trevor has by a mile been the only one in that class that's
the only one
that's worked out. So
all right, let's crank it up.
Do we get the number 1 crew from Fox? Do you know that, being an official member of the Fox News Network?
I haven't looked yet, and no one. Joe, stop cyberbullying Joe Buck, and Troy didn't call me.
I would assume since they kicked the Jaguars game off of CBS, it's because Fox wants it and would put their number 1 crew there. But I don't know. I mean, we got Green Bay.
I don't think that's it. We've had a lot of Fox games.
Yeah,
this year.
Green Bay, Chicago, I think may play next week.
I think that's an 8:00 game.
Oh, it is. That's the night game.
But maybe that's the one they're doing.
Oh. I don't know. And by the way, we misspoke on the Gator Bowl and owning and no NFL.
No, they put playoff games there.
Yeah, no,
I mean, not
Saturday.
games,
Yeah, they've got a group of games. It wasn't on the schedule on a Saturday.
Yeah.
We should have gotten flexed into something down the stretch here with these big games. At least something. I don't.
Just leave us.
Nah, that's fair. That's fair.
Keep
all right, 10-minute drill and more. We're up and rolling. It's a next-gen roofing Monday in victory formation. We are raising the roof week after week, and when you have roofing needs, nobody will perform better. Championship level each and every time. My friends at Next Gen Roofing, nextgenroofing.com.
Downtime with Dan is serviced by the local family-owned company for home comfort and your statewide mechanical partner for the biggest projects, Lloyd's Heating and Air.
One of the things we always talk about is the marathon season of the NFL, the battle of attrition, and that reared its ugly head yesterday. And it did so, but not in Jacksonville, FLA. No. It reared its ugly head out in Kansas City, where Patrick Mahomes' season is done in his 9th year. Just after going to a Super Bowl and losing it, in his 8th year, he's out for the year. Same exact thing for Tom Brady. Really funny and ironic. In Tom Brady's 8th year, he lost a Super Bowl. In his 9th year, he got injured and was lost for the season. But it didn't just strike in Kansas City. It struck in Green Bay with Micah Parsons, who looks like he tore his ACL. It struck in Los Angeles, where both receivers got injured. Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams. Don't know the severity there. It's a battle of attrition, man. Stay healthy.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
And he's not moving. That was a heck of a hit.
Good health is an important part of a successful program.
A guy who was number 5 on our depth chart is now our starting wideout.
Listen for the personal injury attorneys Farah and Farah Injury Update. Jacksonville on 1010XL.
Hear that? That's your ducks begging for help. Now listen, that's the sound of victory. Jeff Prosser here for Lloyd's Heating and Air. Lloyd's now offers professional duct cleaning for homes and businesses across North Florida, helping reduce dust and allergens so you can breathe easier. Family-owned, local, trusted. Call Lloyd's Heating and Air or visit lloydsheatingandair.com, keeping you comfortable in every season.
Hey, this episode brought to you by Prize Picks. It's the holiday season, the best time of the year for sports, bowl games, basketball matchups, playoff pushes, and it's all happening at once. When you and I are out here making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, what to eat, which game to watch, there's only one place where it feels good to be right. Prize Picks! Man, how about this new feature alert? They got early payouts. Yeah, Prize Picks does. If your lineup gets off to a hot start, you may now have the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes. Oh, what's the game? Well, it's easy to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, you cash in. Here's what you got to do. You got to download that Prize Picks app. Have you done it? Use code 1010XL. $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code 1010XL to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Need electric vehicle repair? Guardian Collision is expert certified for any electric vehicle. Trust the home team for auto body repair on your EV. Guardian Collision. They guard what moves you at GuardianCollision.com.
1010XL is making spirits bright with our holiday gift guide, stuffed with great gift ideas from local businesses like Chicken Salad Chick, Metro Diner, and Gotham City Lemon. Start shopping and saving at 1010XL.com.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey ham, melted cheddar and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Need protection? Call Craig and Christine Kaprosky at Goosehead Insurance. The Kaproskys are a husband-wife team committed to finding you the right coverage at the right price in just a few short minutes. For home, auto, flood, or specialty insurance, Craig and Christine Kaprosky are the answer. Craig.Kaprosky at Goosehead.com.
Hey everybody, Jennifer Marion with Randy Marion Cadillac in Jacksonville here to say hello, and we'd sure like to have your business.
You know what? They're going to love the king of price.
My dad believes in making great deals and having a great selection in stock.
Cadillac XT4s, XT5s, and XT6s, and Escalades.
The all-electric Cadillac Lyriq.
CT4s and CT5s.
Cadillac luxury and selection is just waiting for you.
At Randy Marion Cadillac, Southside Boulevard, Jacksonville.
And don't forget, tell them Jennifer sent ya.
There's no gift that's more beautiful, more versatile, and more meaningful than a beautiful piece of jewelry. And there's no better place to shop than locally owned Beard's Diamonds, where making memorable moments is our specialty. This holiday season, we've put together our most impressive selection of can't-miss gifts. Rings, earrings, pendants, bracelets, bands for every taste and every price range. And during our 44th anniversary sale, you can save up to 44%. We've got the latest designer jewelry from names like Tacori, Veragio, Sylvie, Crown Ring, Gabriel & Company, and more. And we've got classic diamond jewelry with either lab-grown diamonds or natural diamonds, something for any budget. Exquisite colored gemstone jewelry, solid gold fashion jewelry, pearls. Beards has the headliner gift she's dreaming about. So don't settle for impersonal service, lesser quality, or higher prices at the corporate chain stores at the town center. Come to Beards. Let our non-commissioned experts help you choose that perfect headliner gift for this holiday season. Merry Christmas from Beards Diamonds, your locally owned jeweler for 44 years. St. John's Town Center.
Prosser here for Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. If you've been wanting to upgrade your outdoor living space and just haven't pulled the trigger, you should call the experts at Lifetime Enclosures right now. From glass lanais to screened-in enclosures, Lifetime Enclosures and Flooring is the best in the business. Spring will be here before we know it. So give them a call today and upgrade that area that needs it the most. Lifetime Enclosures and Lifetime Flooring. Showroom just off Phillips Highway. Tell them Prosser sent you.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it! All right, you like sports concepts and rationalizations. It's a 10-minute drill. And the drill like to hand out a prize pack. He says it's razzle-dazzle. It's Christmas time. E, what do you got?
It is Christmas time. And then you got one of those Hydra facials, didn't you?
Oh, yes, I did.
You got that from Beaches Dermatology.
Yes, I did.
I got a $200 prize pack from Beaches Dermatology.
Oh.
Plus a $50 gift card to Green Acres Sporting Goods.
Wow.
So at the end of the 10-minute drill,
Baby.
you can hit me up at 904-641-1010.
You hit that. Your wife's going to thank you. She may not thank you right way. She may look at it weird, but when she gets that hydrofacial, man, you're going to be really happy you did that. Trust me on that one. That's very relaxing. I like that. In fact, I'm going to go get another one in 2026. I might start getting one every week.
All right, Jags, keep rolling on, and we will certainly talk a lot of teal and black as we motor through another victory formation on a Monday morning. Fred today, E.T., we got Fred Taylor coming up, the Monday morning running back, coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, so we'll talk.
Only the seventh time in history we've won 10 games, man. That's why for the last couple weeks that we've been saying, man, get on board, have fun, enjoy the ride. It's a beautiful day down at the bank yesterday. It was a loud crowd. But there are a lot of empties, man. You can get in there. There's seats available. I'm not perplexed. I just think it's the way, like we've talked about off the air, I think it's the way that the NFL has created its industry. It's not just us. It's not a big deal. But it's.
You know the difference? The difference is we don't have the 10 grand from other places.
Well,
that makes it look more like, I thought, well, maybe the trade-off of getting 7 or 8 of the other so that everything looks full. But that's all perception. The crowd is loud.
Very loud.
And it's a home. They're not losing home field advantage because it's not full.
No, that crowd. Even the Indy crowd was loud.
But I think the play, and by the way,
Tennessee Stadium's built for loudness.
Tennessee will not be full either. It'll be late in the year. It'll be an easy game, but the playoff game, they'll be shoulder to shoulder. Yeah. Every seat will be taken.
I loaded up.
If we get a home game, and that's still way up for grabs. You got to win the division to get a home game, and the Houston Texans stay hot on our trail.
I locked into my playoff tickets this week.
Oh, you locked in?
Nice.
Yeah, locked in, man.
Who
Got
knows?
them already.
Could get 2 games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think if the Jags win out and go 13-4, do you think they'll end up the 2 seed? Do you think either New England or Denver will lose another and get the 4? And I don't know if we win the tiebreaker that way either. That would also have to be determined.
I'm kind of if you ask me, give me a division title and I'll be happy.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
so I don't care if it's 2 or 3.
You pretty much got to win out to do that.
Yeah, no.
Or hope Houston loses, which I just don't think. Maybe to the Chargers. Chargers are
But
good.
It's weird. Like we were talking about, we were looking at the NFL schedules. Seems like the Chargers pop up on everybody's as the tough team left on their schedule.
Denver also.
Is it?
Yeah, Denver plays the Chargers.
I think they beat the Chiefs yesterday.
Yeah.
So
you're right.
They don't have the Chargers, the one with a tough schedule coming in,
and we're the only one that's beating them. I think the Chargers are like 8 of their last 9 with the loss against us.
Yeah. We got the Chargers number, which is nice. Wouldn't mind drawing them round 1.
Either way, one way or the other.
But anyway, it's so crazy how, and this is what the NFL's created too. I'll give them credit. 3 weeks to go, and who knows?
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot to
at
stake,
determined. Man.
But the Chiefs are out, and the Lions.
But I do feel
and the
like
Cowboys.
I do feel like were the Cowboys eliminated?
No, not officially.
Okay.
They got a 1%.
I do feel like
I think the Lions are done.
Yeah,
and Mr. Fourth Down cost him the season. 15 missed fourth down. He does it in every ridiculous scenario, and one of those scenarios cost them a win.
It didn't matter yesterday, but Aaron Glenn going for it the first time was dumb. That was dumb. What are you doing, Aaron? And you giving us the ball right back at 7-0, and we go right down in 14-0.
It's more alarming that you hired it. Look, we hired an offensive coach, and here by the end of the year, we're playing great offense. They hired a defensive coach, and they're terrible.
They haven't had a pick this year.
He's a bad hire. That guy's not head coach.
Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work.
You can't be this bad. You can't be this deep into your first year.
Now
look at Kellen Moore in New Orleans.
Right.
They're terrible.
But they stuck with it. And they find ways.
Winning
compete.
A couple of games.
Yeah.
They beat the Bucks and Panthers back to back.
Yeah, and the thing about the Jets is they lost everybody,
and they're not getting any better. There's nothing on that
trade.
team.
I mean, Sauce is gone. Williams is gone. The receiver from Ohio State, Garrett Wilson is gone.
IR.
Injured wise. Just a lot.
They need a quarterback, right? It's no, the last quarterback any good lives in infamy because of a butt fumble.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, Sanchez, the last guy that had any success there.
Butt fumble
forever ago.
And a stabbing.
Didn't we determine the Jets have the longest playoff drought?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they looked like a team that did. All right, let me get the vote now in and official.
Yeah.
And listen,
I'm so glad I voted for Fernando Mendoza, even more so. I don't apologize to it. I think he was well deserving. I had Fernando 1, Jeremiah Love 2, and Diego Pavia 3. And if I could have taken Diego Pavia's vote back, hey, Diego, you're a BAP. You're a BAP. And you know what else? Bleep you right back.
Yeah.
How about that?
He said bleep to Dan Hickam.
Yeah, he did.
Bleep those voters.
Yeah, bleep you right back, Shorty. Good luck in the league. Let's see what you got, tough guy. You're 5'8". You're not 5'10".
Yeah,
okay?
He ain't gonna play in the league.
Yeah. This nonsense. Shame on you, man.
Yeah,
and don't give me your check. Listen, generally speaking, when a guy apologizes, don't give me your Chat GPT apology.
Is that what it was?
That was a Chat GPT apology like I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Chat GPT.
Apologize for me, Chat
GPT. How do I apologize for saying this to the Heisman voters? Prick.
Yeah.
I mean, get out of here.
Well, here's the problem, too. You get no grace because that's a post. You went through some processes to say that.
One of the things about the Heisman Trophy is a word that is used is integrity.
Yeah.
And listen, I don't know these kids, but I thought Fernando Mendoza was a terrific story. I thought the way he handled himself is terrific.
I'm fine with
it. He's a goofy son of a gun.
It wasn't a year where someone overwhelmed us,
No.
but he took
and by the way, his
undefeated
stats were just as
they're
good
yeah.
as
a little less, but
not in certain things. It's like yards, touchdowns. It just depends which one you want to bring up.
I think Pavia kind of felt, the like more dual threat, I guess. Pavia pushed 1,000 yards rushing, didn't he? So that was and look, Cignetti real quickly has built a real good team there. I bet you they're, I don't know, whatever. It was a year where there was no one that wowed us from the start, and I got no problem with Mendoza. And I, like you, lost all my grace and feel for Pavia with the way he acted. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, that was a weak sauce.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like whatever. It is what it is. But and listen, some people may like that. And he's brash. He's it didn't serve
land.
Johnny Manziel well in the NFL, did it?
Yeah. I don't.
It didn't serve Johnny well.
I don't think Pavia is an NFL player. That was his last shot at some sort of college score. I guess he'll play in the bowl game, and Vandy's in real good shape there. And in the future, they got that highly touted quarterback.
Curtis,
remember?
Yeah,
flip
Jared,
from
I think
Georgia.
it's Jared Curtis. But anyway, yeah. So I went with Mendoza, then I went with Love, and then I went with Pavia. And Sayan is a good kid and deserved.
I wonder if Sayan had won the Big 12, a Big 10.
He would have been higher up. I don't know. He would have won.
He would have caught it.
I think
Do you think Mendoza would have won if they lost the game?
Yes.
Huh.
Unless he was terrible.
No, you've been more on point.
Unless he was terrible, Mendoza, because Mendoza won overwhelmingly, right?
Pretty much.
He owned the.
I wonder how many of those Midwestern voters were sitting on the fence and we're going to go with whoever won the game.
Yeah, that could
unless one was just
But
crazy.
it was anyway. I was happy for the kid, and I was sitting there thinking as we didn't have college football and the playoffs get going this week. You want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen?
Man, what a week coming up!
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you wanted it. Yeah. You love football.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, have fun.
You ready for that? And it's NFL, and the NFL said, you know what, you got a playoff. That's okay. We're playing too.
Yeah, because we start tomorrow with bowl games. We got Tuesday, we got 2 Wednesday, Thursday, we got Friday, and then Friday night, Alabama, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Saturday morning, Miami A&M.
Yeah, noon.
Saturday midday, Tulane, Ole Miss, and JMU, Oregon. Thanks a lot. You ruined it. But
that's a night game.
Yeah, it goes right through the whole day.
Yeah, but there's also NFL on Saturday.
There's NFL, then you go to NFL Sunday. I mean, you're just.
But NFL is countering on Saturday. They've got at least one game Saturday. This Saturday, someone's playing.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I forget who it. Somebody showed me. Hold on. Is it listed yet, Hick? Are you looking at here?
No, I'm not listed.
I'm looking on the NFL scores. No, I saw because I didn't realize. I thought they were leaving Saturday alone because of the college football playoff. But all right, let's see. Week 16, Saturday we got a doubleheader.
Yeah. So boom, there you go.
Including at 8:20. Good luck, Oregon JMU. Thank you, NFL, for sparing us this ridiculous September 6th matchup of Oregon JMU.
What do we got?
Packers Bears. Saturday night, 8:20.
Well, there you go.
And the early game is a terrible one. It's Eagles Commanders, and Washington is How can Philly be a 6-point favorite at Washington only?
Washington won yesterday.
6 points.
Nobody believes in Philly. What year is this?
2025.
This is the first playoff since 1998 that won't feature Brady, Manning, or Mahomes.
Wow. Wow. All the way back to 98. That is what, 27 years.
27 years you've had a Brady, a Peyton, or a Mahomes in it.
Wow, that's crazy.
And
all
it's
right,
come to an end.
we'll take
641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct. It's a big one. It's a Christmas gift. It's rock and roll. What do you got?
It's a $200 gift card to Beaches Dermatology. That's Dan's spot right now.
Yeah.
Plus, I got a $50 gift card to Green Acres Sporting Goods. One lucky winner can hit me up right now at 904-641-1010. Holla at you, boy.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Our slogan, Know Before You Blow, applies to more than just DUI cases. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett of Lockett Law. Battery charges can result in jail time and criminal convictions too, so know before you blow a gasket and hit a loved one or a stranger. Drug crimes like possession of marijuana and cocaine will land you in cuffs too, so know before you blow. In a boating under the influence case, you also have the option to blow or not to blow. So know your options. Know before you blow. Go to knowbeforeyouBlow.com now. Offices Jacksonville.
Awaken 180 weight loss. Awaken 180 weight loss. Hacker here for the best weight loss program that I've ever been on. You know, I hear some of my friends telling me about this medication they're on, or that medication they're on, or this shot they're taking. And I stop them and say, well, wait a minute. I lost over 100 pounds doing it the all-natural way with Awaken 180 weight loss. There was no medications. There was no shot once a week. There was the coaching I received from Awaken 180. There's the plan they put me on, and you see the results. Over 100 pounds of weight loss in less than a calendar year. The coaching I got was phenomenal. Not only did it help me lose the weight, it's helping me keep the weight off now that I'm in the maintenance program. Awaken 180 is the best weight loss program I've ever been on, and I tried them all. Go to awaken180weightloss.com, awaken180weightloss.com, or call 844-346-1800.
Hey, Hickett here from my friends at Action Garage Door. Man, if your garage door wakes up the family or slows things down when you're already running late, I got the ultimate gift idea. Upgrade to a quiet, smart opener from Action Garage Door Services. And I'll tell you firsthand, because I just got one, how cool it is, right? You control it right from your phone. I can sit here right now and open my garage door for you if you want to go over to the Hickett household. And you can enjoy. You want to talk about quiet? Listen to this, man. I was thinking about this, man. You know, for me, after a hard night of going out and partying, I can sneak in late. Not let BWR know I'm coming in, sneaking inside. She doesn't hear it. It's unbelievable, baby. Lock into current pricing right now before early year updates, and even make no payments for 6 months with approved credit. And by the way, when you go order one, enter the code 1010XL. They'll take $50 off. Start the year smooth and quiet. How do you do it? Go to GarageDoor911.com, GarageDoor911.com for Action Garage Door. Premium parts, premium people, and premium service.
Ready for huge holiday savings? It's the Expert Automotive Giving Garage. This Christmas, they're driven to give back. Bring in any new wrap toy donation and get $50 off any service. That's $50 off repairs, diagnostics, or maintenance just for helping a child. Plus, they're giving you 50% off your oil change, $50 off any service with a toy, and 50% off oil changes. The Giving Garage at Expert Automotive. They never sell greed, only what you need.
Post-game Monday on 1010XL. Served by Dandy Foods, making quality fresh sandwiches since 1956.
Frank Frangie for Coil Fencing. Jacksonville is full of memorable sports moments. Remember when the Jaguars upset the Denver Broncos in the 1996 divisional round as a 14-point underdog and launched them into the AFC Championship? Well, you know who won't upset you? The team at Coil Fencing. Coil is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau and has been serving the Jacksonville community for nearly 100 years. From sleek aluminum fencing your HOA will love to tough chain link for your commercial project, Coil does it all. Visit CoilJacks.com. That's COILE Jacks.com. Coil Fencing, partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
The new Ackerman Cancer Center is now open at World Golf Village, providing state-of-the-art screenings and diagnostic exams with no referral required. Same-day appointments are available. Call today or visit AckermanCancerCenter.com.
Morgan Conley Roofing isn't just repairing roofs. He's building a legacy for generations to come. Born here, built here, staying here. MorganConleyRoofing.org. License number CCC 1333544.
I'm Frank Frangie with the Nimnick Nugget. I don't know how John Sumrall is going to do as the Gator coach. Nobody knows. I'm done predicting how coaches will do. But I'm astounded at how his presence has galvanized Gator Nation. All of Gator fans, so many of them were over it. It was Kiffin or bust. They were mad at the AD. They were mad at the program. They were mad at life. Then all of a sudden, this guy from Tulane gets the job, has a press conference, announces a couple coordinator hires, and everybody in Gator Nation, me included, are really excited. I'm astounded at how the presence of John Sumrall has suddenly galvanized Gator Nation. I'm Frank Frangie for the Nimnick family of dealerships. Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC wishes you and your family a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And for the holidays, Nimnick Buick GMC has prices that are better than ever. You're looking for a dealership that actually makes car buying easy? Well, at Nimnick, you'll find unbeatable holiday savings, huge selection of Buicks and GMCs, plus flexible financing that fits your budget. Whether you're looking for a new SUV, work-ready truck, or certified pre-owned, they've got you covered. So don't wait. Start shopping at NimnickBuickGMC.com or visit the showroom off Phillips Highway today. GMC, we are professional grade.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Cook drops the throw. Jags send 4. Fires downfield. That ball is going to be intercepted. Jeff Wanderman just called for it. He just called for a takeaway, and Monteric Brown just got it at the 46-yard line of the New York Jets.
What I love about, and I didn't think the defense had a great game yesterday, which is great because there's always coaching going on. But tell me the 3 guys that had picks yesterday, boys. Right? Antonio Johnson, Ventrell Miller,
and Monteric.
and Buster Brown.
Yeah.
None of them are starters.
Correct.
I mean, everybody contributes. I mean, that's such a great thing. And Buster plays a lot, but I saw him go in when Newsome got the personal foul. He yanked Newsome right out, and Buster went right in. And
feels like Buster's better than Newsome.
Yeah.
But I trust them. They're going through every nuance of everything.
Yeah. But
and by the way,
to have those 3 guys get those turnovers, by the way, and now we have 18 interceptions this year, second most in the NFL.
Another +2 in the margin.
Couldn't get squat diddly last year, and so it's just and Monteric Brown's pick yesterday was terrific, like pick of the year stuff, at least for our. I mean, it looked like he was going to break up the pass. He hits the ball. All of a sudden, it kind of stays on his head because he looked like he was trying to like knock it down as he dove.
Yeah,
and all of a sudden, it kind of stuck, and he just kind of rolled his hand underneath and kept it. It was a great play. So.
Well, this again, we kind of determined last week. You get this far in, it's not. These are traits.
Yeah.
Teams have traits. One of this team's traits is they're going to take the ball away.
Yes.
Period. Every game, if it's going to bounce their way, they're going to aggressively go after it. They're going to be in position. And so, to your point and it's been that way all year. This is where those guys you just mentioned have spent time forced in as starters. Ventrell Miller started for Lloyd. Monteric Brown started. Right. So this is where it pays off. You come in, you don't miss anything. And by the way, on Coleman, not the utter bust. He hadn't been terrific. What did I just say?
I didn't hear what you said.
Coleman, right? No, who am I thinking? The guy from the Browns. I'm drawing a mental break. Newsome.
Yeah, okay.
I lost my mind. I was thinking Greg Coleman. I knew it was Greg Newsome. Newsome has not been terrible.
No.
He's gotten burnt. He's had some moments where you don't want him in there, but he's not been terrible.
He's been fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
He looked like the first play he got burnt deep, remember?
Yeah, very first
And he's
play.
had some moments where he's given up plays, but nobody's getting beat like a
They all do.
Yeah. I feel like Campbell was getting victimized more than I've seen Newsome get victimized.
Yeah. I don't know how Campbell's
on long plays.
I don't know how Campbell's done up in New York.
I'm talking about for the Jags.
Yeah.
I think he's getting barbecued in Cleveland.
Yeah.
I think so.
And by the way, all this early season talk about winning the trade and Schlesinger's been great for them. I haven't heard Mason Graham's name at all.
Not one time.
As some sort of emerging, building block. I think, but today that's not who they were going to take.
By the way,
you don't want him either.
I made this
Genty
thought yesterday. Jacoby Myers is smooth a route runner around these parts since one Keenan McCardell. That's who he reminds me of. Yeah. He reminds me of Keenan McCardell. He operates the middle of the field. He's not afraid. We've seen not everybody likes that area.
Correct. Oh yeah, no.
Right?
Yeah,
that's not a fun area to be in. It's a dangerous area. Yeah. And he embraces it. And he reminds me a little bit of Keenan.
The offensive coordinator spoke on him and like how smart of a receiver he is. Just the little things that we don't see on his spacing and stuff. So, yeah, he's a stud.
He started out like a house of fire yesterday. And I think 571, which is terrific. I think his touchdown streak got broken. ETN was hogging all the touchdowns yesterday. And dare I say this, when things are going good for the Jaguars, how about this one, boys? You want to try this one on? You guys may drive off the road when I say this, but thank you, Herbs. Yeah. Herbs went and drafted ETN, and Herbs said, Urban Meyer is the one who said, this guy could be a receiver in the NFL. This guy's a weapon. Yeah.
Jeff and I, we were talking about it this morning.
And ETN said this yesterday. He goes, these hands have always been fine. These hands are good.
But Jeff and I, we were talking about it this morning in the 6 a.m. hour. Like, he had some record in the ACC as a running back, right?
As a receiver. He was he did something receiving.
He had a lot of touchdowns.
He may have been Clemson's all-time receptions leader. There's something. He did something along that dual threat ability. So
I'll tell you this, that catch he had over the shoulder was terrific.
And he's making that decision tougher this offseason. I said this before, Hick. I mean, ETN, Lloyd, Jacoby Myers, I think Cole Van Lannon may be a free agent in some sort. And you got Trayvon Walker's. Like, by the way, Trayvon, you're going to have to get in line. I'm not even sure yet, son. To play under his fit, you certainly pick up the option, right? If they haven't already.
Sammy Watkins is the
okay. He set some sort of
he
running
has yards. Hold on, he has yards. Artavis Scott, Sammy Watkins, Aaron Kelly, Antonio Williams, DeAndre Hopkins, Hunter Renfrow. So let me see where. I don't know where he is receiver wise. He doesn't look like he's showing
catches
up.
either. Maybe it was ACC.
This is catches.
Something, yeah.
I thought it was touchdowns, but that's what I remember about him. He scored a boatload, like the ACC's all-time leader maybe in touchdowns.
That might be what I'm thinking right
ETN had 102, and he only had 8 touchdowns, so that wasn't it.
But as Jeff would say, he's making it hard for the front office. It's like, what do you do?
Yeah.
I know running backs are interchangeable, but do you just let them walk?
Well, I know that they are really, obviously thrilled with the way he has played.
Here's the stat. Etienne didn't set major receiving records, was a prolific pass catcher, 102 catches for 1155 and 8 touchdowns. He's one of only 12 FBS players with 4,000-plus rushing yards and 1,000-plus receiving yards. So it certainly
but here's
was a strength.
Here's the stat. 78 touchdowns at Clemson.
Yeah.
The most in the ACC. James Conner second, 56.
Wow.
He shattered that thing.
By the way, he's not been a high-volume touchdown scorer here.
He's in double
12
digits this year.
12.
And double digits his other year, other year.
12. He's already got over 1,200 combined yards, rushing, receiving, and 12 touchdowns, which, in 14 games, not too bad. That's almost 100 a pop on average. So, yeah, the offense is humming along, and we'll deal with those when we get there. I'd like to keep them all. I'd love to keep them all. And the reality comes as you start to win, you lose guys, you plug and play, and running back has been a plug and play position. It depends on what Travis Etienne is going to want and what others are going to be willing to offer him. I certainly would love to see him here for another 3 years as this team grows. I think this team isn't going to get stunted like the 23 team.
Right.
I feel like this one with Cohen, they're going to have their issues. They all do. Like the Trevor Lawrence interception streak, by the way, look for that to come to an end next Sunday. Yeah. Sertan and that pass rush, right? We're gonna have some moments, but man, it sure feels like we are reaching a point where, when you level out, you're at a place that wins double-digit games. That's what you're trying to build with coach and quarterback, and at least now for the last 5 games, this look like that. The last 5 games, the winning streak, margin of victory, it's a college number.
Oh yeah,
19.8 a game.
Those are blowouts.
And by the way, doesn't the 5-game win streak include the Raiders and the Cardinals? Or just the Cardinals?
Yeah.
So, those were little tiny wins.
All right, listen, it was a great weekend in Jacksonville. Not only were the Jaguars victorious, which will dominate most of the conversation, but something special happened Friday night. We're going to talk to the head coach a little bit later today. So, Ichiban, state champs. And that is a massive, and that's for you, South Florida. I saw your fans chanting Duval sucks. And we stuck it right up your derriere.
Yeah.
So,
BTA.
Yeah. So,
Well, and if you watch the end of the game, you can find it online. I watched they had a 14-minute highlight pack, so I feel like I saw most. But Rain scores.
Yeah.
They get a turnover. They score what they think is going to be the game winner with a couple minutes to go. And just like that, Northwestern gets a long touchdown. And and Rain's again drives. And these crazy, conversions and ultimately score with – just seconds.
Coach Maslin will be along a little bit. Special edition of the Lagalaw High School Report.
Nice.
We'll do that. We got Fred Taylor. We got a lot to do today. It's a busy Monday. We'll take a break right here. Much more coming up on The Drill.
It's a next-gen roofing Monday.
At the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Hear the big moments and game-changing plays.
That is another pick six. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Your home for the most play-by-play is 1010XL.
Beaver Toyota, Beaver Chevrolet, and Beaver Mitsubishi are on a mission to sell 2,000 vehicles this December. I've instructed my team to take every reasonable offer. We won't lose your business over price. Thousands of cars, trucks, and SUVs priced to move. Get year-end savings, top dollar for your trade, and the easiest car buying experience ever. But hurry, these deals end when we hit 2,000, and we ain't leaving nothing on the table. Make it a December to remember only at Beaver Toyota, Beaver Chevrolet, and Beaver Mitsubishi.
Gang, when it comes to saving some cash at the pump, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Thanks to our friends, my friends at Shell and the Fuel Rewards program. Become a new member of the 1, 2, 3 offer, and this is how it works. You save 10 cents per gallon on your first fill, 20 cents per gallon on your second, and 30 cents per gallon on your third. Everyday savings at Shell. Members get more reward savings and special offers. So it's 1, 2, 3. Offer valid through 12/31/26 at participating Shell locations. Must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions apply.
Brackish Vodka, the spirit of the sportsman and proud partner of the Jaguars, is now available at the Fresh Market Spirits and Wine. The Fresh Market Spirits and Wine is a new adult beverage store offering spirits, wine, beer, and accessories at A1A North in Ponte Vedra, a first-of-its-kind destination for thoughtfully curated spirits, wine, and beer as only the Fresh Market can. And now, you can get Brackish Vodka at the Fresh Market. Brackish Vodka, for whatever your sport is. Proud partner of the Jaguars.
He used to cover the Jags. Now he's a CBS Sports senior NFL writer.
Well, I believe you got everybody's attention.
He's Pete Prisco. Friday afternoons on The Frangie Show. Brought to you by Showtime Sports Cards and Collectibles on 1010XL.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Hey, gang, Prosser here for Lloyd's Heating and Air. Need a leader for commercial, retail, multifamily, hospitality projects? Maybe it's top-tier residential service. No gimmicks, no mascots, just real expertise and good old-fashioned hard work. They're your trusted statewide mechanical partner and local family-owned team. Lloyd's is the only name Northeast Florida counts on. Visit Lloyd'sHeatingandAir.com. That's Lloyd's Heating and Air, keeping you comfortable in every season.
Checkmate. I'm Brendan Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, adorable mascot for Checkmate Coatings.
If you're thinking of refinishing your garage floor, there's 2 things you need to know about us. My family has been in the concrete coatings industry for more than 40 years.
And I was drawn 6 months ago by an artist in New Jersey.
Why is that even relevant?
Well, you said 40 years experience, so I had to give them something.
Over the years, we've worked closely with major manufacturers to develop a multi-layer application process that creates beautiful, durable, and long-lasting floors.
So even decades from now, your garage floor will look as gorgeous as it did the day it was installed.
Experience?
Check. Durable?
Check. Decades of experience making garage floors gorgeous? Checkmate. Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate. Visit CheckmateCoatings.com. That's CheckmateCoatings.com.
Aren't you just happy when you can handle all your needs in one location? Well, introducing Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto, Mandy covers it all. In fact, bundling policy is a great way to add extra savings. Mandy and her crew can do that. Allstate is offering lower auto insurance rates this year. Mandy can do that. You need to give Mandy Bowers a call in her Mandarin office, because when it comes to getting it all done under one roof, Mandy can do that.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
They blitzed him this time, firing it downfield, and that ball is going to be intercepted by the Jaguars. Antonio Johnson just went up and got it, didn't he? What an athlete this guy is, and what a way to close this thing out. He picked it off at the 24-yard line, and the Jags will take over right there.
They've been a turnover machine.
Yeah, I mean, just terrific stuff all in all. Jaguars rolling again, top 10 scoring off. I mean, they're scoring 26.9 a game now. I mean, they are, and like you said earlier, since the bye week, they're dominating football teams, and just great stuff. Great stuff. So congrats and enjoy and get ready for Denver. And man, it's gonna be a lot of fun and big game, 4:00 Sunday, and we'll see how it goes. By the way, it's Kevin Kugler, Moose Johnston, and Allison Williams on the
That's like the
sideline.
second crew, I think.
it?
I imagine the big boys will be at the Saturday night game, the Bears and the Packers. That's probably what's happening there.
Yeah.
It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday, and I'm going to go to the Next Gen Stat Pack for more into Trevor Lawrence's day. Take a bow. He was at his best yesterday, Hick, in the intermediate area. He was 9 of 12 between 10 and 19 yards for 144 yards and 3 touchdowns. That gives him a perfect passer rating of 158.3. So just 2 quarterbacks this year have had a perfect passer rating in those such throws this season. Justin Herbert did it in week 1 against the Chiefs, and I remember how good Justin Herbert looked that night. And, yeah, yesterday Trevor against the Jets looked about that unstoppable as well.
Yeah, he was. I can't say enough good things about that game he played. That was the game that, people who want to see that from
For the
Trevor
confidence
Lawrence.
boost
For
the fan base, not for. I'm sure Trevor's never been as up and down as weekend ride watching it week to week in his own head. I think. I don't know how you can get to here if you were.
Yeah.
I mean, right? The adversity, game to game, play to play, press conference to press conference. The fact that he's can only make you better. It's almost like that Chargers game when we talked about throwing the 4 interceptions can be a positive if you find the wherewithal to come back and win. Little did we know that would be like setting the standard for what he did in a lot of his early career to this point.
Is this stat possible? This is the 14th consecutive year the Jets have started an undrafted rookie at quarterback in week 15.
Well, they're always a team in search of a starter, but how can you do it 14 years in a row?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
In week 15.
In week 15,
Maybe a particular
Didn't we beat the Jets in week 15 on a Thursday night or a couple of years ago?
I don't think it was week 15.
It was late in the year. I know it was this time of year
late in the
because it was the grandbaby's birth date was the 22nd of December, and that's the day they played the Jets that night. So that may have been one of them. Would that have been week 15? Because there's only 6. Was there 17 or 16? 17.
Jags scored 48 yesterday. It's tied for the 3rd most in a game in franchise history.
Second most scored by an NFL team this year.
Yeah.
The Lions scored 52 on the Bears earlier this year.
Yeah. So Cam Little, by the way, became the youngest player in NFL history to make 50 field goals. Shout out to Cam. He was terrific.
Shout out.
He's been, I told you earlier, 25 points in 7 straight games. First time they've ever done that. At least 25.
And in those 7 game, in this 5-game winning streak, they've got to be averaging over 30 now.
Yeah.
Probably well over 30. I mean, 48 skews the average pretty good.
Yeah.
By the way, here's another thing to take out of how this football team is playing. Before you write off 40, but it was the Jets. Well, the Jets played the Broncos earlier this year. They lost to them 13-11. They play, they've not played any. We are making teams look like have their worst game of the year.
Yeah, Titans played better against the Niners.
And they played good before the Jags.
Yeah.
The Colts, who we just smashed from start to finish, played to a last-second field goal loss to the Seattle. Remember how good we were in the red zone against the Colts? Scoring touchdowns? Seattle didn't get a touchdown. 6 for 6 on field goals. And with, what about Phillip Rivers and that lollipop arm? Oh, my God. That may be, if you tracked with the radar guns, I wonder if those are the softest passes in NFL history. Or at least since the advent of technology. Look, he still has enough guile and timing to not be terrible. He didn't embarrass himself. But, man, he does not have an arm at all. If you got to throw it 20 yards downfield, you're screwed. Even the ones that they did, they were just timed back shoulder, I mean. And he looks so pudgy, man. He looks so old. He looked like a guy that came out of flag football retirement at 45 to quarterback the team one more time.
Yeah, Phillip, he gave it his all. He got the health insurance back, which is great for his 10 kids. I guess, by the way, what comes to light of that is shame on the NFL for only giving players full health benefits for 5 years. If you're fully vested in the NFL, shouldn't you have coverage for
all
life?
that money that the NFL made? Shame on them.
I mean, come on, man. Guy goes and plays in your league for 9-10 years, whatever. I mean, you can't cover them. I mean, they're going to have – clearly they're giving up their bodies for the league. Just about all of them have
I'm surprised that they don't have just as soon as you retire, nonstop, the very best
Correct.
health coverage you can have. That's a mistake by the league, I would say. All right, well, condolences out to Doc Murphy, whose team let one get away on Saturday. We're also in Navy town, so shout out Navy. Congratulations, winning the big rivalry game on Saturday. It was a good one, went right down to the wire, and Navy was 17-16, I believe.
Yeah.
17-16.
Navy went for it on a big fourth down and goal from like the 10 or 11-yard line, and the kid threw a touchdown pass and gave him the dub.
Yeah, so it was a good game. The only college game on except for those FCS championship. I find myself more and more watching some of those because I see all this NFL talent coming from that level.
I tell you, we'll take a break here in just a second. We're going to talk to Coach Maslin a little bit later when he gets here. Man, some crazy. I guess all the state championship games are now sort of on at least closed circuit TV because on social media this weekend, man, first off, Lake Mary, who Reigns beat 51-3, won a 7A state title.
Oh.
And they won. They're down 27-21. Last play of the game. The quarterback, who's a Notre Dame kid, remember, Reigns beat him 51-3, rolls out in the rain, launches one. Kid, a Hail Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Kid catches it at the 5-yard line.
Yeah.
They all come swarming
Barely
to get
got
him.
in.
No. He didn't get in. He gave the ball.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The
Another
guy
kid
took it.
takes it from him
Yeah.
and runs into the end
Yeah, it's
zone.
like a running back. Yeah.
Great play by that
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah, he did. He just
They
took it
score,
from him.
kick the
You're
extra
right.
point. They win the state
He
title.
wasn't going to make it in. He was trying to back. He was going to end up like a half yard short and to exploit the
But
guy.
I see
took it like a
I see
handoff.
plays from Texas. I see plays from the Northeast, these state championship games all over.
Yeah.
You're never going to believe this ending and this ending and
Yeah,
this
there's some
ending.
crazy state
There's some
championship games.
crazy stuff going on, and it happened as well for the Vikings to the positive. We'll talk about that. Freddie T, though, up next. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. A strong fence makes a good fence. A strong defense makes a good team.
They're the best defense in the league for a reason.
Each week, Superior Fence and Rail presents the Defensive Player of the Game.
Go, Green, let's go!
On 1010XL.
Imagine waking up this time next week and being 100% debt-free. No credit cards, no car loan, no personal loan. Hey, Prosser here. Loan Pronto's Equity Express line of credit can make it happen. Homeowners are turning their home equity into cash almost instantly. With Loan Pronto's AI-based system, you can get approval in about 10 minutes with almost no documentation, no appraisal, and no hassle. You can get hundreds of thousands of dollars out of your home. Use that money to pay off all your other loans. The average homeowner saves over $850 a month doing this. Listen, your home value is way up. You can use that to wipe out all those credit cards and more. Get some money for home improvement. Literally hundreds of thousands are at your fingertips. And approval is just minutes away. So call now, 904-999-1508. 904-999-1508. That's loanpronto.com. Take that cash that you're living in and put it to use. NMLS 1661781, subject to lender approval, equal housing lender.
Hey, Hickey here for my friends at ITP Partners, man. It's comforting to know my money's in great hands with ITP Partners, and what a year we've had. Oh! Experience, expertise, and knowledge. Thank you to Reed Wingate, Janice Cobb, Dan Abel, Reagan Wright, Jeff Hartman, and Chris Bryan. Thank you, ITP Partners. They listen. We strategize. Our goals become their priority. It's unbelievable. And they're always there to help. They put it in layman's terms, so even knuckleheads like me can understand what the heck we're doing. ITP Partners are always there to help. If you want to get started now. It's a great time. The new year, 312-9751, 312-9751, or Chris at ITPPartners.com. Their ITP Partners are my financial partners for life. Non-compensated client testimonial may not be representative of all client experiences. No guarantee of future performance or success.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Hey, First Coast, it's your boy Leon Searcy, your lemon pepper guy. Back and better than ever for Wingstop. You know I can't resist those crispy, flavorful wings. And make your taste buds dance. Wingstop just opened a hot new spot on Jeremiah Street in Middleborough. There's 17 locations now serving up the most mouth-watering wings in town. And my all-time favorite, lemon pepper. Try their new quick and easy ordering on the app and swing by today for fresh, hot wings made for you. Only at Wingstop.
The judge swings the gavel and I pound the hammer. I'm not judging, just hammering. Hammer time with Hayes Carlyon, weekdays on The Frangie Show.
On 1010XL, driven by Kia on Atlantic.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you. For lost or broken keys or nearly any make and model of vehicle, call 722-1111 for Instant Keys locksmith service.
Are you 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, or have children? Listen up. Have you done your last will and estate planning? You have questions? Call Matt Hinson with the Hinson Law Firm. Reach him at 527-1700. Office is Jacksonville, Florida. And don't let the state decide your fate.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Frank Frangie here. Big Chief Tire offers affordable quality tires for every type of vehicle. Whether you're looking for all-season tires, high-performance options, or something more budget-friendly, Big Chief has the perfect set to keep you rolling. Their expert technicians ensure your tires are installed quickly and safely so you can drive with confidence. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com or call 904-932-0950 to schedule your appointment and check out their unbeatable tire deals today. Big Chief Tire keeps Jacks rolling.
Brian and Angela Wall here with Window World. Hurricanes happen in Florida. That's not news. But what happens even more often than hurricanes are home break-ins. And if security is important to you, you might want to look into hurricane-rated impact windows.
What you may not know is that hurricane-rated impact windows not only help protect your home in case of a hurricane, but they also offer another level of security for your home.
Have you seen those videos on YouTube that show people trying to break through an impact window? A thief is way too lazy to spend his energy trying to break through one of our impact windows. That's why he doesn't have a real job like you. He'd rather break your non-impact window while you're at work. Window World has high-quality, very affordable hurricane-rated impact windows to help protect your home from hurricanes and from lazy thieves.
Call us today at 904-443-7001. Get a free estimate and see for yourself. You save energy, get more security, and the windows add value to your home. With all Window World windows, you get the best guarantee in the window replacement business.
Window World.
Simply the best for less.
And thank you for your business.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. Jag QB Trevor Lawrence went next level and went over the Jets.
I feel great, feel confident, and I think our whole offense feels that way.
Touchdown Reigns to Darius Washington. Breaks through with 10 seconds to go.
Reigns Vikings are state champs, storming back and punching it in with 10 seconds left to shock Miami Northwestern. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
At 8:07, it's 44 degrees. Your time and your tip is brought. Bueller Air Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Now, Dan and Jeff hand it off to our halfback.
Fred Taylor, every time he touches it, he's a candidate to go the distance.
Monday morning running back with Fred Taylor is fueled by Epstein & Robbins DUI defense firm and Monahan Jewelers on 1010XL.
I feel the master. I feel them. Y'all ready? They ready? Well, come on. Come on. Y'all ready?
What? What?
We ready? We ready?
Oh, yeah. 10-4. 48 points.
You know, we said last week it was the biggest point spread for the Jags as a favorite since our friend Fred Taylor was toting the rock back in, was it 07? We
Against
went back
the Raiders.
And I think the 48, I think it was the Raiders game that it's the most points we've scored since that same game. They were the big favorite.
Remember we looked it up? Fred had like 7 carries for like
120
yards or
7
something.
for 111.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. This is a light
That's
day
a nice
at the
day at
office.
work, Fred.
Huh, Fred, you like that? Little 7 for 111, call it a day?
Hey, listen, I'm just trying to be on my punter vibes when I have those type of days.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Fred,
Yeah.
I guess you're like the rest of us. You're watching this team evolve, and pieces that are starting to fall into place that make you a series championship contender. And first and foremost, the consistency at quarterback, which we have, longed for and talked about for much of the year. So first, what you've seen from a quarterback kind of coming into his own this last month.
Minus the rah-rah and the locker room speech, he's trending in the direction of that. You remember that, what was it, 06? Maybe Tim Tebow of 06, once he said, I'm going to carry this team, I'm going to put this team on my shoulders. And it went absolutely crazy from that point forward. No, Trevor is just, I think he's calmed down a bit. He's coming into his zone. Coach Cohen, it seems to be his match, his dancing partner. And systems help quarterbacks or they either break quarterbacks. And I think Trevor's for a long time, the first couple years, from his rookie year, he came into somewhat of a crazy situation where he lost his coach midway through. And then after that, he had a really good coach. But I also think that coach sort of lost his fire at some point and would end up being fired a year ago. And now you enter Liam Cohen, young, energetic, so smart, so brilliant. Just his designs keeps the defenses off balance. And it gives Trevor a chance. He never really puts Trevor in a bad situation. And together it seems that they're having success because of it. That along with great play up front by the offensive line. Fifth game this year, they haven't allowed a sack. That's almost unheard of.
Yeah.
These guys are they're doing amazing. And also, you give credit to Trevor for being able to step up and make plays with his legs, which, are glimpses of what he was able to do back at Clemson. And what I had actually been hoping and looking for since he arrived at Jacksonville, along with the run game, some zone read stuff, some play action stuff, get him on the outside, just utilize that athletic ability. And finally, Coach Liam Cohen is taking full advantage of everything that Trevor embodies.
Fred, I don't know a whole lot about the X's and O's stuff, but I know a cool play. And I saw a cool play yesterday. I saw Tootin and ETN both on the field. I saw ETN go motion one way, come back the other way, then go out to the left. And then I saw Tootin kind of go underneath and up and wide open because the two guys went with ETN and Trevor threw it to him. And Tootin made a nice catch on the head to go up and get it and kind of roll into the end zone. That was I like that play design. That was a cool play. Those are the ones that make you go, oh man, this guy is he's scheming. He's a chess master. I like that stuff.
Yeah, you know what? If you look at his system, you go back and you look at, the Sean McVays of the world, a place where Liam Cohen was. You look at Mike McDaniels. Everything starts with motion.
Yeah.
Just to get your eye, first of all, motion gets your eyes moving. It gets the defense's eyes moving. It also allows the offense to know what coverage that the defense are in. Even as much as they try to disguise it, it gives you a tip into what coverage they possibly can run if the certain players move with the motion guy. And also the release points from the motion person, the player that's in motion. Yesterday at Basil Tootin play was brilliant, where usually back in the day, you would take that guy, motion him, or actually his release point would be outside the tackle, which would expose him. The defense are familiar with it. They would know exactly what's coming. Yesterday, he released between the tackles, between the guard and tackle, which was an interior release.
Okay.
Now he gets lost, but he's still running a wheel route, and more so a seam wheel type route.
Yeah.
And it was just a great concept. They found him just to be able to utilize the backs in that fashion. Travis Etienne got me 35 points on my fantasy team.
I'll give you guys Go ahead.
Someone texted me and said Trevor got them 62 points, which is insane.
Hey, man, you guys want to know? You want to hear a terrible fantasy tragedy? I got a team with Trevor Lawrence and Kyle Pitts.
And you lost?
And didn't advance.
Wow.
I got 48 from Trevor and 48 from Pitts. 96 from two dudes.
Wow.
And didn't advance. That's awful.
I mean, who else did you play?
Well,
Romeo Dobbs?
no. It's one of like those best ball. You got a big roster and they filter your guys in. No, I had 190 points total, but I'm just saying you get two like that, and usually, just about anything would carry you forward. Fred, is there a moment in a locker room where your thinking goes from let's win games to, man, are we Super Bowl good? Like, or do you just play all year, every game with the goal of improving? And sure, you're aware of where you are in the standings, but you're not thinking too far ahead.
Well, I can tell you, in '99, I believe that we were Super Bowl good, but you didn't hear a lot of guys talking about it.
Gotcha.
I think the only time it really came up was the AFC Championship game the week before, where we had to send in the amount of tickets we needed and all that Super Bowl prep stuff. Not until then we really realized, or I really realized that we were Super Bowl good. All the other games leading up to it, they were just good to be a part of. It was the camaraderie, it was the brotherhood. It was, just about us in the locker room. And then going out on Sundays and just embarrassing other teams is what it really came down to. But these guys, man, they've come a long way. And with every game, their expectations are going to increase for them. It's going to increase between each of them, where the accountability is going to increase, the sense of urgency will increase, and just the results, the expectations of the results from themselves as well as the fan base. So it's a good time to be a Jaguars fan. I feel it in the air. I'm hearing other people talk Super Bowl, which is premature, obviously, but we got to get to the playoffs first. We got to win some games in the playoffs, and then that's going to take care of itself. But it's good to at least be optimistic enough to have that conversation.
Well,
realistically, be able to have that conversation.
Right. And what a great opportunity this week for this team. Go out to Denver, see where you stand, temperature check. How good is your team? You're playing a team that leads the NFL in sacks, that gets after the quarterback.
11-game win streak.
Playing really good football. This is fantastic opportunity, I think, for the Jags going out there. The only downside is they got to keep winning because Houston stays right on their tails, and if they end up tied, Houston wins the division. So, I don't look at it as a downside. I mean, This is what they have to do. This is the time of the year. You have to be consistent in that column, right, as well. And they control their own destiny. So I think they're poised. They understand the moment. They'll just go out there and play. But if you're talking Denver and the weather check, you're going to have to check the weather. It's going to be crazy cold. We have the mile-high altitude that they're going to have to deal with on top of it. But at this point, they're well-conditioned. I'm sure, they're going to be prepared and ready to go. And you also might even get a glimpse of what the playoffs can look like, considering if the Broncos are going to remain the number one seed. That means everything's going to go through Denver. So it's going to be interesting to see how this thing unfolds in the next after the next 3 weeks. Should be a lot of fun. Fred, appreciate it as always. Great stuff. On to the Broncos, baby. 10-4 for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, it's a great feeling, man. I'm glad the fans are able to embrace this and enjoy it.
Yeah, couldn't really go much better to this point. We'll see how far we can keep it going. I think back to us sitting over there in Alhambra, Fred, talking in the preseason. Yeah, if we could have known it had been 10-4, we'd have taken it in a heartbeat. So,
he knew. He knew.
Love having your perspective every Monday morning, my friend. So we'll
all right, man. Appreciate you guys too, man.
Thank
all right,
you,
looking forward to it.
All right,
be well.
see you, bud. Yep, there he goes, Fred Taylor. We're back with more right here on The Drill.
It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday. We're raising the roof, man. Next Gen Stats have officially now credited Next Gen Roofing for this tremendous Jags turnaround season. The Monday mornings have been fantastic, and you're going to have a fantastic experience when you trust the professionals, championship winners at Next Gen Roofing.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Sometimes it's an offensive show.
You gotta be kidding me.
Sometimes it's a show of offensive discipline.
There are no words.
Listen for the Universal Roof and Contracting Offensive Player of the Game on 1010XL.
Thank you for calling the Holiday Gift Hotline. Press 1 to make up for what you gave her last year. Press 2 for saying that about her mother. Press 3 for noticing the cute neighbor. For all of the above, you're better off hanging up and going straight to Beard's Diamonds.
Happy holidays from Beard's Diamonds, your destination for that perfect gift that's sure to make up for all your shortcomings this year. Show your love with a dazzling new bracelet or pendant, or eternity band, or a pair of stunning diamond earrings. Beard's Diamonds has the largest selection in Jacksonville at the guaranteed best value prices. Colored gemstone jewelry, all the latest designer fashion jewelry, and right now, during our anniversary event, you save up to 44% store-wide. And remember this, Beard's is not a big corporate chain like all the others in the town center. Beard's is a Jacksonville original, built by local people, serving local people. Come experience the magic of the season with a gift that's sure to bring a smile and a tear. Make this the best Christmas ever with help from Beard's Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center.
Pickett here with lots more on George Moore Chevrolet. Hey, Justin Moore, what are you doing in our commercial?
Dan, this Moore just wanted to remind folks of vehicles less than $20,000 on our lot. Or you can always go more with our Silverado EV.
I have my boy Blue, that beautiful Gator Blue Silverado. Love, love, love it. And that service department, second to none. Let's just say it means more to Gabe and the boys who take great care of us.
Not to mention, we do more for the community. We love Jacksonville. Been around these parts since 1986.
George Moore Chevrolet. Need I say more?
When you're faced with damage in your home from water, fire, or mold, you need a team with the expertise to fix it right.
Resto Pros!
A locally owned, nationally backed franchise that's here to help you when you need them. A team that does it right the first time.
Resto Pros!
Remember, you don't have to use the insurance company's preferred contractors. Get it done right by a licensed professional you can trust. Call 904-201-9151 or go to RestoProsNEFlorida.com. That's RestoProsNEFlorida.com.
Resto Pros!
You already know it's your main man E to the T here for Twin Peaks, home of the 29-degree draft. And with ball season here, make sure you're on the lookout for my instant reaction before, during, or after the game. All brought to you by Twin Peaks, home of the 29-degree drafts. Come on, somebody.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey ham, melted cheddar and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Jacksonville.
Do you have numbness and tingling in your fingers, or wake up at night and have to shake your hand? Hi, I'm Dr. George Bari, and at Bari Orthopedics, we have a myriad of treatments that can possibly help you. If you have numbness and tingling, you may have carpal tunnel. We have cortisone injections, PRP injections, and shockwave therapy that may help treat the numbness and tingling that you have. We also treat it surgically with endoscopic carpal tunnel release, a 2-centimeter incision that will release the nerve and have you back at work and doing what you want to do in life in no time. If you have numbness and tingling in your hand, give us a call at Bari Orthopedics or log on at bariorthopedics.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. This is your Duval Minute. Brought to you by Lift Power, your turnkey solution for all warehouse needs.
Oh, I want to give a shout out. Listen, we've talked about Trevor Lawrence throughout the morning, but man, let's not forget what ETN has done to this football team and how he's played. And yesterday, 3 catches, 73 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, terrific reception into the end zone, terrific catch on a screen, great moves down the sideline. He did it all yesterday, and he has become a definite weapon for this Jaguars team going forward, not just running the football, where he only had 32 yards rushing yesterday, but catching the football out of the backfield as well. And that's your Duval Minute. on it. It's brought to you by our friends at Lift Power. Lift Power always on the look for experienced lift truck and dock and door technicians. Lift Power's benefits: 401k, company vehicle, paid training, sign-on bonus. Lift Power voted one of the best places to work year in and year out. Rapidly growing, Lift Power has proudly served Jacksonville for more than 50 years. Lift Power is family-owned and operated. There's a lot going on at Lift Power. If you want to learn about Lift Power, here's your opportunity. You can learn more at liftpower.com. That's liftpower.com.
They make the plays on and off the field. Now get ready for the Lockett Law High School Report. Brought to you by Lockett Law. Know before you blow.
Oh, what a weekend in Jacksonville. We said earlier, great day for the Jags yesterday, but the city gets revved up when
they set the tone.
Duval wins on Friday nights. And, man, oh, man, not a Maslin here, Coach Maslin. What an honor. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We're all proud of you. Welton Coffee, Coach Wiley.
Yeah.
Now you.
Now me.
That says something about the program, the staying power, and you're a young man who played there. It probably means more to you than anyone. Just give me your thoughts a couple days later, and we'll get into this unbelievable victory by you guys over. When we talk about powerhouses, folks, Miami Northwestern is a powerhouse, and
41-0 last year in the championship game. They got Reigns.
Yeah. So just your thoughts.
Oh man, just unbelievable. Definitely a dream come true. This moment has been in the works for a long time. It's God works in mysterious ways.
Mm-hmm.
And he put us in positions that we don't know why.
Right.
It's just you have to act upon it when the opportunity is there, and just to be able to lead a program to another state title is definitely an honor. It's humbling, and I'm just truly grateful.
You got to do some coaching. Like, how do you convince your kids, even preparing, that we can win this game after losing the game like you did to them last year? I mean, so that listen, on the outside looking in, we got all these different high schools. We look at scores and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh man, what a great year for Reigns! But oh gosh, they got
what it
Miami
reminded
Northwestern
what it
again.
reminded me of, Hick, and Coach, you might be too young, but there was a year where UNLV beat Duke in the final by 1 million.
Yeah.
And then they played the next year in the Final Four, and UNLV again was a huge favorite, and Duke beat them.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like Reigns is like, that's heart of a champion. When you got a champion on the other side of that field or that court, you're not playing with some normal, we beat you 41-0.
Right.
Did you guys kind of symbolize that?
That game last year, the kids, they were really crushed about it.
Right.
Because they knew they could have played a lot better.
Right.
We just didn't make enough plays, and we gave up too many explosive plays.
Mm-hmm.
At halftime, it was 14-0, so we were in the game.
Right.
We just had to punch it in on the one. We missed a wide open post, and then we gave up a third and long, and that just kind of broke the momentum. And but immediately after the game, the kids, they was like, we're gonna be back.
Yeah,
we'll be back next year.
Yeah,
and we're gonna work harder. We're gonna lock in, stay more focused, be more disciplined. And that game was just all the motivation that we needed. They knew that they can go out there and put a great product on the field, compete together as one unit. And we just put them through a lot of adversity in the offseason, so that when it hit in the game, nobody panicked. Nobody was yelling at each other.
Right.
Just all about trying to figure out, just get one play, get some momentum, get one score. And once we did that, the kids were, they were amped up, throughout the entirety of the game.
We're visiting with Donovan Maslin. He's the head coach of the Reigns Vikings, state champion Reigns Vikings. All right, so 16-7, what are we thinking? 16-7, we're into the second half, but it's a good game. So I'm sure you're staying as positive as can be, but it's starting to get, we're starting to get to crunch time here. What's going through your mind?
It's 16-7,
and it's late. And it's mid fourth, 16-7.
Yeah. We were trying to just drive down, get a score.
Right.
We had started. We knew we could run the ball very well. And so on that particular drive, we ran it very well. And we had a pass called on third down, actually. And TJ, he checked into a draw because, they were bailing out and playing a lot of zone coverage.
Right.
And, when we didn't get the first down, I didn't hesitate. Like, I knew Dan was going to be ready to make a big-time kick. He came up to me early in that drive. He said, Coach, when we get in position, I can make this kick.
I asked TJ a couple weeks. We had him on the show.
Yeah.
And because I distinctly remember a game when Freddie was coaching at Reigns. We went down to Citizens Field, played Gainesville Buchholz. And back then, and that was Sapp's team. And back then, they had a kicker. He's a straight-on guy. And it was like a 10-7 game, and he missed a 30-some-yard field goal, which it's not an easy kick.
Right.
But I said, you guys got a good kicker? They go, oh, yeah, we got, so it was great that you were able to do that.
He didn't have to do a lot of field goals. I think he may have did.
Well, he always scored touchdowns all year.
I think he did 4 out of 5 this year. And we knew, he's a 42-yard range guy. And, I didn't have no doubt.
Okay.
And once he made it, made it 10-16. And, we knew we were still in. I think it was about 6 minutes left at that time. And, we just needed one stop.
Yeah.
Get one stop. We knew we had a chance. Anytime we had time on the clock with TJ and our offense, we was in the game. And a fourth down. It was fourth down.
It was a roller coaster ride.
We thought he was going to punt it, and we actually we were in punt safe, and then I really was going to not even put a return man back because I felt like we can go block their punt.
Okay.
Because they had a few of them blocked this year, and so they actually came out to go for it. So. The punt return guy, luckily, he's an athlete, he can go cover a receiver. Okay. Zion Butler, and he just came up, and we anticipated run, but we knew in their condensed formations, bunch trips to our defensive right.
Right.
They did a lot of mesh concepts in traffic with the running back, and so we backed down and played some zone because they anticipated that we was going to be in man for routes and. Jatarius Brown, just like we drew it up.
Right.
Talk about the as a coach in this state this is like Disney movie. The last minute and a half, the roller coaster you went on and I'll just tell folks it basically went like this. Range trailed, won the game in the 2 minutes to go. Northwestern hits about a 60-70 play. Range gets the ball, they score again, and then you
So on the game-winning touchdown throw from TJ, from where we watch it, first off, I see him go out, and I'm like, oh, he's wide open. And it's a great play, and TJ rolls right, and he's throwing it back to the running back. And the ball's hanging up there like
it hung. It hung.
Coach. Yeah. I'm like, it's like slow motion. And then, man, that kid made it. Is it Washington was his last name? Unbelievable play because he gets hit as he catches it at the 5, and then he turns and he runs over.
He put his shoulder down
to get into the end zone.
Yeah.
And if he had gotten, did we have any timeouts left?
We had no timeouts, but we got a first down. So
there's a little time left.
So we would have had a chance.
Yeah, we still would have had a chance to spike the ball and man,
because it was down to the end. But tell me about that play as you're watching it, Coach.
We read your face. There's a lot going on there.
Man, it was that play.
It was a wheel route, right?
Yeah. That's 91. That was green. 91 Loop, Florida. With an all-wheel.
91 Loop, Florida never fails. Baby.
Never fails.
Yeah, you get in trouble, you call 91 Loop, Florida.
Man.
Slow motion, Coach.
So TJ actually told him, don't go too fast because if you go too fast, you'll get the attention of the defenders. So he told him to slow it down, when he came out of the backfield. And when I seen him roll, and, number 2, he kind of went with the post that we had to the side. And when I seen him open, I was like, wow, this man is open.
Yeah.
Just get it to him. Just get it to him. A couple of the coaches, offensive coaches, we decided that they wasn't covering the back very well in the game. And so, this was the one play that we decided.
Great call. Great play call.
TJ let a couple get away from him in that game, right? He had a couple of picks. That says a lot. You got to get shaken a a little bit, right? I'm sure I know at least one of them was deep in territory, so I'm sure he's carrying a little bit of that into the end.
The first half was the first half. He's an ultimate competitor. He I knew he wasn't going to be phased. He wanted a moment to where he can, drive down in the fourth quarter like a Tom Brady moment, because that's who he looks up to.
Yeah, yeah.
And
you had talked about getting him a moment because, quite honestly, Reigns wins their games 55-10, and throughout the season, there's not any of these type of things.
Right.
So in the most important game of the year, he had to deliver. And he did. He got you down the field. He drove you down with 2 minutes to go. Great drive. Throws the winning touchdown pass. And then Reigns wins the state championship. Just the elation, I'm sure, was incredible when you looked up there.
Man. Man, this been in the works for a minute. Like, I think when I was an assistant coach, maybe like 2017, 2018, maybe.
Right.
Maybe 2017, 2016. My church, we do my pastor at our church. He does a first fruit offering, and what it is you get on January 1st, you give whatever, an envelope, and on that envelope you write down what it is that you want God to do in your life.
Okay.
And 2 things that I did have on there was to become a head coach and lead, win a state championship as a head coach. And, it didn't happen, immediately when I, wrote
God's
it on there,
timing.
just, a lot of praying.
Yeah.
And then just, when 2020 came.
Amen.
That was number one.
Oh, man.
And then, you fast forward 6 years later.
Here we are.
Would you listen? You win a state title, and immediate this is a great Reigns team, and obviously it is. But I mean, and are you guys chock full of D1 guys? I mean, it looked to me like listen. I mean, you've had other teams where there's a lot of different, and I'm talking about major D1 schools, and this was just a great team. I think a great team.
This is a close knit group.
Yeah. Because you said that the juniors last year when they lost, they immediately and I sensed that they immediately said, "Okay, look, we're coming back. We're coming back."
They've been playing with each other since like Little League.
Yeah,
that's great. A few of them won middle school championship at Reebok Middle, and when they all came together at Reigns, I just had a feeling like they can do it.
Special group.
It was a special group. Yeah. But just to do it in the fashion that they did, it was amazing.
Yeah,
it was definitely amazing.
Well, man, we're so proud of you. Congratulations.
Really
happy for you.
Coach,
really happy for you.
Coach, tell us real quick about that bus ride in once one state coming back in the range, like your emotions, your feelings as that bus and the community supporting.
Man, it was phenomenal, man. One of my players, he just kept texting me. It's like, we there, we finna go get fireworks. Like, we finna have a great time. Just riding back to see the smiles, the cheering, the support, from the true fans and true alumni and true supporters of these young men was phenomenal.
Hundreds of people. We're not talking about just like a little parking lot full.
block
I mean, it was a big old deal. Yeah.
The kids, they worked hard.
Yeah.
They worked hard this year, and they needed to feel that energy. And it was I think when you're able to come back the next day and not the same day, it just adds that extra, feeling of,
accomplishment.
Yeah, accomplishment.
Yeah,
it's a great feeling.
Listen, I loved it because I saw the video of those people down there in Miami telling us Duval sucks.
Yeah.
And I said, okay.
Take that one.
All
Enjoy
right.
that.
So shout out to the whole city and to the Reigns Vikings. Ichiban, what do you do for an encore?
Do it again.
I like it. All right, that's Donovan Maslin, head coach of the state title winning Reigns Vikings. Pull it out on Friday night. We'll take a quick time out here. Our local pro football team playing some championship level football as well. We continue both absorbing the big win yesterday and a big game coming up next Sunday already. We can preview a little bit. It's the Next Gen Roofing Monday. You are listening to The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Hey, folks, it's Frank Frangie. Now, I've been telling you about my daughter, Amber, and she's been telling you how much weight she's dropped with Awaken 180. It's hard to believe. Even in football season, even when she hangs out with her friends, and even when she tailgates and does all that stuff, she's still losing weight. You can even drink alcohol. Can you believe that? Well, Awaken 180 shows you how to swap calories, not flavor. You have to be disciplined, but they make it easy. Amber and I talk about this all the time. She can't believe how easy it is, and she's so excited about it. But what I will tell you is it's really working. I see how excited she is. I see the look on her face. I see how her self-esteem has changed and her confidence. It's one of the greatest things that's ever happened with my daughter. and it means that much to me. Now, Awaken 180 programs are reimbursable with your HSA or FSA, and those HSA dollars expire December 31st. Don't leave money on the table. Call Awaken 180 today and kickstart your transformation before the new year. Call 844-346-1800. That's 844-346-1800, or go to awaken180weightloss.com.
Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside, your locally owned commercial truck headquarters and proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hey, it's Rick Ballou. We got a fresh shipment of hard-to-find ProMaster vans, perfect for Section 179. My buddy Tommy and his team are committed to the community and make the process simple. Upfits, delivery, everything handled right. If you need ProMaster vans or commercial trucks for your fleet, you need Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Westside.
Post-game Monday on 1010XL is served up by Dandy Foods, making quality fresh sandwiches since 1956.
Custom Home Builders. Fed up with your electrical and low voltage companies that ghost you mid-project, sparking delays? Unreliable subs and poor electrical work that derails your schedules? Denny Thompson here for Tyson Inc., experts in seamless electrical services for your custom builds. Pre-construction planning, integration, and installation. No hassle. Your homeowners will love the new Tyson showroom. Home builders team up with Tyson for your next home building project. TysonInc.com.
Greenlaw Group is for the insured. If you think you have roof damage, call 904-302-7055 today, and they will schedule you a free roof inspection. Trust their law firm to help you fight your insurance when you need it. These storms can cause damage you may not even see yet. Call Greenlaw Group 302-7055. There's no cost to retain their law firm and no cost to have your roof inspected. They only get paid if you win. Greenlaw Group, for the insured.
Pickett here with lots more on George Moore Chevrolet. Hey, Justin Moore, what are you doing in our commercial?
Dan, this Moore just wanted to remind folks of vehicles less than $20,000 on our lot. Or you can always go more with our Silverado EV.
I have my boy Blue, that beautiful Gator Blue Silverado. Love, love, love it. And that service department, second to none. Let's just say it means more to Gabe and the boys who take great care of us.
Not to mention, we do more for the community. We love Jacksonville. Been around these parts since 1986.
George Moore Chevrolet. Need I say more?
Ready for huge holiday savings? It's the Expert Automotive Giving Garage. This Christmas, they're driven to give back. Bring in any new wrap toy donation and get $50 off any service. That's $50 off repairs, diagnostics, or maintenance just for helping a child. Plus, they're giving you 50% off your oil change. $50 off any service with a toy and 50% off oil changes. The Giving Garage at Expert Automotive. They never sell greed, only what you need.
Hey folks, Mike Dempsey here for Dandy Foods, a Jacksonville family business for nearly 70 years. Heck, I've been talking about them for over a decade. The Thompson family's secret, Dandy is never frozen. Always fresh baked bread with quality meats and cheeses. No dry, crumbly subs here, only soft and tasty deliciousness. When I see that logo with the little guy with the cane on the label, it tells me I'm getting a trusted brand and a quality sandwich. So do what I do, stop in at a Circle K and make yours a Dandy today.
Hey, Hickett here for my friends at Beaches Dermatology, reminding you to wear your sunscreen, man. That's what they want you to do, man. The Sunshine State brings some challenges out there, and if you're out there for a long time, fishing, playing golf, watching your kids play, working, man, get on a floppy hat, long sleeve dry fit with cooler temps, sunscreen if you need it. Listen, they'll take care of you. Nobody better than Dr. Boudreaux, Dr. Metz, Dr. Fader with the Mohs surgery. It's a great place. I go. Shout out to Solana Road. That's where I go for all my skincare needs. I had a hydrofacial there. Terrific. Get your wife a hydrofacial. You'll be glad you did. Listen, but take care of that skin. And if something does show up, then go online at beachesdermatology.com. Find the best location to serve you logistically, and you'll be glad you did. They'll take care of all your skincare needs. That's beachesdermatology.com.
1010XL, presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
Play fake by Cook. Looking, throws it toward the back of the end zone, and that's going to be picked off by Ventrell Miller. He overthrew his receiver. Ventrell just caught it in the end zone. He intercepted it for a touchback. Ventrell Miller picked it off. Cook kind of threw it right to him, and we'll take it. Another takeaway for the Jaguars defense.
All right, welcome back to the program. A lot of things happening over the weekend, man. A listen, some terrible tragedies happened this weekend, too. And we just found out last night, Rob Reiner, who was Meathead in All in the Family, and then became a hugely successful director of, like, was it 80s movies, would you say?
Yeah, 80s. And I would say this, too. I think that.
But anyway, he and his
I think
wife.
he's probably better known ultimately as a director than even an actor.
Yes.
Did he act in? I think he was in the Larry David. What's that called? The one with Larry David. What's that? Curb Your Enthusiasm.
If he it wasn't much.
Yeah.
It was just a couple of
Well,
appearances.
they said that Larry David was at his house and that Rob Reiner played himself on the show.
Yeah.
So he's at least been on there a couple of times.
But anyway, he was stabbed to death. He and his wife by their son,
Good Lord,
who's
man.
got all kinds of obviously mental health issues. But it was this guy. I mean, you want to talk about The Princess Bride, Stand By Me, This is Spinal Tap, Misery, A Few Good Men, When Harry Met Sally.
Yeah.
I mean, these are some incredible movies that he put together or directed. So, and it goes on and on and on. I just naming the
Well, I mean, look, you don't want anyone to die in any kind of harsh situation. You don't want people to die in general, but to be savagely attacked, stabbed, and killed by your own flesh and blood has to be probably like
in his home,
like the worst way you can go. I mean,
Then you have
mental illness, my ass.
Yeah, then you have a
drug problem, probably more like
a shooting in Bondi Beach down in Australia. 2 dudes, a father and a son, opened fire and killed.
Yeah, just hateful,
people out
racist.
for a Hanukkah celebration. And what was unbelievable is this one dude runs up on one of the shooters, ran
Took
right
him
into
out.
him, took him out, took the rifle away from him.
Did he end up shooting him? I think
No.
he may because one of them is dead.
He pointed it at.
He pointed it at him.
That was some gangster stuff.
He probably should have shot him.
Yeah.
Because then he got shot. The hero got shot in the leg
and killed
by
him.
the other guy, who they eventually killed, the father. So anyway, it was that, and then there, up at Brown there was a shooting as well. I mean, just so on the news side, a lot of different things going on this weekend. There were just anyway. That's why I love sports.
I guess there was one at Brown University
Yeah,
also.
that's what I just said. At Brown. Yeah. So a lot of things going on in the world. But anyway, that's why we focus on the sports stuff and come back to.
Yeah, and it's certainly nice to be in a rhythm where everyone can be happy and content and excited and optimistic, right? I mean, we're to a point of the season now where everything seems to be humming. There's no buts to these impressive victories.
No.
There's no buts to what's coming up. So hopefully they can continue to play this kind of football. I look, you want to enjoy the ride, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to enjoy it week to week. But there's also a big picture reality here of this just being the beginning, Dan.
Right.
I mean, Cohen and Trevor have been together for a minute.
Right.
I mean, wait till it's mid-27.
Well, let's hope so.
Right?
I don't like to do that though because I
hear
did that
you.
with Doug Peterson
No,
and it
I
went
got you.
backwards.
Yeah,
so
I hear you.
I like to enjoy the moments
For
as
sure.
they unfold and let's see how it goes. And because
It's nice to reset the reality of what can be, though, because they had lost that ceiling vision.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people had lost it for good, so it's nice that that's still there, and there's something to point to what you can do when this stuff's humming. But more importantly than yesterday, in a historic
31
day-
points at the half.
Yeah. I mean, they're just rolling people. They're beating the dog do out of people. The Chargers are a really good football team. We beat them like they were Alabama State.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I'm looking now, too, because in my mind, I feel like the Chargers haven't lost much outside of that Jaguars game. So let's see. Since losing to the Jags, they've won 3 in a row, including wins over the Eagles and the Chiefs at Kansas City. Before the Jags game, they had won 3 straight, Minnesota, Tennessee, Pittsburgh. They did lose to the Colts. But, yeah, they have won 6 of 7 with the Jags 35-6 shellacking being in the middle of that. So, I mean, it's just not that they're winning. They're beating the teams they're supposed to like a drum, and they're beating the good teams in that case like a drum. What a heat check, though, at Denver, for sure.
35, 27, 25, 36, and 48 points in the last 5 games. They lost to Houston 36-29. They scored 30 against Vegas, by the way. The last game where they really struggled was the Rams game, scoring-wise. They only scored 7 in that game and only 12 against Seattle. So,
in the fourth quarter at Houston, if this offense could have been anywhere in the neighborhood, they would have won that game.
That's
but
fair.
but they've responded. They've rallied. Trevor's, I think, 10th in passing yards, 7th in passing touchdowns. These are all numbers listen, it's more than the need of validating from a statistical standpoint. It gives you a chance to win. Like, that's what Liam said. We're going to throw the ball, man.
Yeah.
That's our offense. We got to be able to throw the ball.
Right.
Guys got to do their job, be in the right place, be on time, be in sequence, and we're going to throw it. And y'all are seeing, now he didn't say this, but we're seeing what that mentality looks like when guys are doing what they're supposed to do.
And even in the Arizona game, and that was kind of we won that game in overtime. It was a dicey game, and that was the Trevor Lawrence experience.
3 picks and a
roller coaster ride.
And then
But he did come out of that game. He liked the way the passing game was going.
That's right. He said it.
He was starting to get the ball down the field, and you've seen that now each and every week. You're seeing them get the ball down the field. He averaged 10.1 yards per pass attempt yesterday, which is really good.
By the way, Trevor's QBR yesterday, the ESPN version, which is a scale of 0 to 100. It was his highest rated game as a pro, 136, the traditional quarterback rating. But a QBR yesterday, and this makes sense with the 50 yards rushing and the touchdown. 95.6 QBR.
So it's there. You can
almost perfect quarterback.
Yeah.
Now, granted, it's the Jets and they're down, and but still, I don't care if you're playing against air. And we've seen this kind of. Remember the Raiders game? They scored 6 straight possessions. Then they came out the next week against Houston and scored the first 2 or 3 or whatever it was. So they've had these stretches, but it hasn't looked as wide open. Even when they had success early, Trevor would dodge it. Like he'd throw a ball that should have been picked, or they'd get away with this. There haven't even been those eek moments, except I will say this. Was there any explanation? What in the world was that ball he threw between the goalposts when Strange was wide open and Washington was crossing? Did they say what happened there?
He missed.
He just threw it into the like he got Australian rules football points or something.
Yeah.
Because Strange was wide open.
Yeah, he was sort of breaking open though as he was getting rid of it. But yeah, that was a miss. But that's okay. When you account for 6, you can miss 1.
Yeah, you're allowed.
All right, we'll take a break. Catch up. Appreciate the Lock of Law high score report. Coach Maslin and Reigns Vikings, big winner, state title on Friday night, so that was fun to catch up with him. They're having a pep rally, he said, today at noon.
Awesome. Yeah, we're having a pep rally all dadgum day long in victory formation. Another Das a Dub Monday. It's a next-gen roofing Monday. Next-gen, a champion you can count on as well. Raise the roof for all your expectations when it comes to your roofing needs. You'll have them. We live in Florida. I know it hadn't rained much. I know we dodged the storm season, but that time is coming where you're going to need some work on that roof, and I got the only folks you need to call. Next Gen Roofing.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, there's a magic in live radio that crackles with life and energy.
Let's go home!
Your home for live play-by-play is 1010XL.
All right, fellas, listen up. There's no gift that's more beautiful, more versatile, and more meaningful than a beautiful piece of jewelry. And there's no better place to shop than locally owned. That's right. Say hi to the Lupos when you head in there. Beards Diamonds, where making memorable moments is our specialty. This holiday season, Beards has put it all together. Their most impressive selection of can't-miss gifts ever. Rings, earrings, pendants, bracelets, bands. And during the Beards' 44th anniversary sale, gang, you can save up to 44%. Beards has what you want, the latest designer jewelry, Tacori, Viraggio, Sylvie, Crown Ring, Gabriel and Company, and more. Classic diamond jewelry, either lab-grown or natural diamonds. Something for every budget. Exquisite colored gemstone jewelry, pearls, you name it. So don't settle for a personal service, lesser quality, or higher prices at those corporate chain stores in the town center. Go over to Beards. Shop local, shop Beards. Let their non-commissioned experts help you choose that perfect headliner gift. Beards Diamonds, your locally owned jeweler for 44 years at the St. John's Town Center.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
See the shots and feel the excitement of an international sporting event for free. The Predator Pro Billiard Series comes to Jacksonville December 16th to the 21st at the Hyatt Riverfront downtown. See top pool pros from 40 countries compete in both men's and women's tournaments. This is high stakes, high skill, championship level billiards, and admission is free. No tickets needed. Don't miss the Predator Pro Billiard Series at the Hyatt Riverfront Hotel. Details at probilliardseries.com.
XL Primetime is back weekdays noon to 2, and on Wednesdays, join Dr. George Bari at 1:20 for the latest in sports injuries from all the big names in the game. Make sure you catch Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime Wednesdays at 1:20 on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
If your ride is making strange noises, don't wait and make it work. Come to Action Transmission on Merrill Road. My expert technicians can diagnose the problem and likely fix it fast. Experience the difference at Action Transmission on Merrill Road.
Instant Keys. You don't have to go to the dealer. Instant Keys comes to you. Call 904-722-1111.
Instant Keys saves the day if you've lost or broken keys. They can program new keys and remotes for nearly every make and model of vehicle at a fraction of the dealership cost. Fast, honest, and reliable locksmith service. Call Instant Keys, 722-1111.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
Julington Creek Pest Control has been serving our community since 1984. Our turf management program is an all-out blitz, granular fertilization, weed and insect control, keeping your lawn championship green all year. Quarterly pest control stops bugs before they ever cross your goal line. Family owned, locally operated, expert technicians, top quality products, no gimmicks, just winning results. Julington Creek Pest Control, our family serving yours since 1984.
Hey, this is Lauren Brooks. With over 1,800 five-star Google reviews, it was a no-brainer to have Closets by Design get us organized for the holidays. From closets to garages to laundry rooms and so much more. Closets by Design will design a custom storage solution for all of your spaces. Nothing says happy holidays like a home that is peaceful and clutter-free. Call today to schedule your free in-home consultation before year-end and get 40% off plus an extra 15% off with free installation. Call 878-9393 or visit closetsbydesign.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
They send 4. Dropping is Trevor. Against a 4-man rush. Pump fake. Scrambling left. Now scrambling back to the right. Now he steps forward. Trevor's going to run it if he wants. He's going to run it forward. He's along the left sideline. Trevor's into the end zone. Touchdown! He ran it in. A 15-yard touchdown. Now there is a flag, but it's in the secondary. If it works against the Jets, it's going to be a touchdown for Trevor Lawrence.
That running has really helped Trevor. And that was a nice run. I mean, went back outside.
Trevor, he can tote the pill, man.
He can.
Well, it's helping those sack numbers too, because we talked about this last week a little bit, but he had this pinch hit. It would seem sometimes when the pressure got there, he would kind of like just be, oh my God, what's going on for a second. He seems to be a little bit calmer and getting out of it initially. He's making throws on the run and he's running when he needs to. And you know what's going to happen too? Like those rollouts now, they got to respect it. He's going to be able to dump off some easy passes moving forward.
Well, this changes week to week, but if the playoffs were today, the Bills would be at the Jaguars for the first wild card weekend. And again, if you ask me, is that how it's going to end up? I have no idea, but I do know this. I think we're pretty much set here who's going to be in. The only question left in the AFC to me, besides the seedings, is will it be Pittsburgh or Baltimore? Otherwise, listen.
No, there's not.
Indianapolis is done. The Dolphins are 6-7. The Chiefs are 6-8. They're out. The only ones with any hope are the Dolphins and the Colts. And the Colts, I don't see it. So going forward,
the Dolphins, even though they look like they should still have a chance,
we could flip flop with the Texans. We may be in the wild card bracket. We may be AFC South champs. I'd love to win the AFC South, man. It would be awesome. Big game with the Broncos this week. The Texans still have to go to the Chargers too now. And the Chargers have gotten a little bit healthy and gotten some guys back. Texans are playing good football. It will be interesting to see. Let's look at it this way. Let's peek ahead just a touch. I mean, there's a 99% probability the Jags are in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's hard to not at least be a wild card.
Would you want to play if you could pick any of these teams in the first round of the playoffs, wild card weekend?
Okay.
Who would you want to play?
Well, first and foremost,
whether it's home or away, who would you want to play?
Home over anyone away.
Okay.
Like, I don't care what their away opponent is. I'd rather face.
Okay.
And by the way, that's magnified this year by the fact that there's some really good power teams that aren't going to be there.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, at the end of the day, there's a reason the Chiefs always go. They always find a way to win. They get the refs' help, whatever you want to use, and now they're gone. Buffalo's the one I'd least like to face.
Buffalo's the one with all the pressure on them, though. They're gonna have all the pressure on the Buffalo Bills because
but they have the best
Mahomes
player
is
left.
out. Yeah, no doubt.
You know,
Mahomes is out. Burrow's out. Lamar's teetering. Lamar had a decent game yesterday. Only threw it 12 times though. So I'd rather the Steelers beat the Ravens.
For sure.
I'd rather the Steelers get in the playoffs. If I had to pick one team to play though, who would you pick? The Chargers, I think. We seem to play. We dominate. We seem to play well against the Chargers.
There's a chance that that's. Listen, there's a lot of variable here. If the Jags win out, I think they'll be the 2 seed.
If the Jags win out,
Yeah.
they'd be 13-4.
Yeah, I think that because one of those wins will come against Denver.
Broncos are in great position to be the 1 seed.
Not if they lose to the Jags, because their last 2 are Chiefs-Chargers.
Well, the Chiefs suck.
Yeah, but all they got to lose is one game.
They ain't losing to the Chiefs.
Denver could lose at Kansas City. Sure, they could.
Chew?
Yeah. I mean, Carolina just lost to New Orleans.
Yeah.
I'm not predicting it, but they're, the Chargers, the last game's going to meet. So it's going to be for the here's why. If the Jags beat Denver, the Chargers play the Ravens for the division title the last week of the season.
Chargers play the Ravens.
I mean the Broncos.
Oh. Well, the Chargers, they got to go to Dallas, and then they got
Dallas.
If the Texans beat the Chargers, then it won't be for
Well, but we get that advantage though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, we get an advantage either way there from that standpoint. If the Texans beat the Chargers, then we get the.
Yeah.
I'd like to be the 5. I wouldn't have a problem at all being the 5 and going to Pittsburgh.
Well, you said home.
I know, but I'm saying if you have to be the wild card, let's at least make sure we're the top wild card.
Oh yeah.
And you don't have to go play.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Houston or Indy or Denver.
100% on that.
Or New England.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I want to win. I want to win these games, man.
Yeah,
win the games, go 13-4, be the division champion, at worst the 3 seed, get 1 home game. And this is a year that if you get the 2 or the 3 hick, you may get an extra home game because the 1 and the 2 can get upset in this year.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nobody that's in fact, do you think that New England, I'll ask you too. New England, Denver, or the field to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl?
Ooh.
New England and Denver or the
New
field?
England and Denver or the field to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The field being, Houston, Jacksonville, the Chargers, the Bills, and probably Pittsburgh or Baltimore.
Yeah, I'd flip the coin on that one because of Buffalo. But if it wasn't Buffalo, if Buffalo wasn't in, by the way, does Buffalo have any chance to?
Yeah, I think.
Win the. I guess they could still come back and win the division.
Yeah,
Do they win the tie breaks with New England? If they have the same record or not?
Well, the first would be head-to-head. The second would be division record. So whether the division record.
We got a big one coming up.
Let's see. Division. The Bills are 3-2. The Patriots are 3-1. The Patriots if the Bills tie the Patriots, it looks like the Patriots' loss would need to come to the Dolphins.
We got a big one coming up because New England goes to Baltimore Sunday night.
Yeah. Here's what could happen. The Jags could beat the Ravens, the Broncos on Sunday, and then the Ravens beat the Patriots, and suddenly the Jags are sitting tied with the Patriots and the Bills and the Chargers, and just a game behind Denver. There's a lot to be determined.
That's what I mean.
And by the way, there are other teams saying the same thing the Jags are. The Chargers saying, hey, if we beat the Texans and the Ravens, we could be the top seed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know how the tiebreakers will work out once we're 17 games through. Like earlier, the Jags lost the tiebreaker between Buffalo and the Chargers. But that's changed now because some conference records have changed. So I don't know if we went out, the Bills went out, the Chargers went out. I don't know how it. But I think if we went out and the Broncos lose one more, we're the top seed. And New England loses. Somebody sent me a playoff tiebreaker, and now I can't find it on the text line. Resend it.
Well, McNasty had a tough tough weekend, as far as I know. Was he at the concert last night or no?
McNasty was at the concert
Of course he
last
was.
night.
Of course he was. He was at a concert last night.
Right after the game.
Yeah. Some are starting to wonder if E is McNasty. I don't think he is.
You ever? I mean, hey,
They hang out a lot together, though. But they tend to run in the same circles.
it's my dog.
Yeah.
Roll with McNasty.
We're headed towards the McNasty Hour next, right here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
A high-performance machine raises eyebrows and holds your attention.
And play big-time football on a big-time stage.
And so it is with the performance painting high-performance play of the game.
Somebody got to make a play.
On 1010XL.
It's December. You need cash. You also need a new Kia Fast. At Kia on Atlantic, you can get both because it's our year-end cash bash. And during the Kia Season of New Tradition sales event, make no payments for up to 6 months. Or take advantage of 0% APR. Hurry and get to the year-end cash bash. Online at KiaOnAtlantic.com. Kia on Atlantic, your coastal Kia connection. For complete details, call 904-250-0587.
Ready to upgrade your home? It's Renewal by Anderson's 31-day sale. Buy one, get one 40% off replacement windows and patio doors. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. But this offer expires December 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
2 Super Bowls, 1 Walter Payton Man of the Year award.
I think we got a big one here.
Eric Armstead brings his big resume to Helmets and Heels for big-time football talk. Fridays at 3. Kept healthy by orthopedic specialists of Jacksonville.
This is Mark Nato. My sons and I have seen the doctors and PAs at Southeast Ortho for everything from lumbar spine stress to elbow tendonitis. Southeast has always been there, been truthful, and always been on point. Everything they say happens. We can't thank them enough for what they've done and the great care that they have taken of our sons.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
In Northeast Florida, power outages are unavoidable, but losing comfort, security, and peace of mind doesn't have to be. With a Generac home standby generator from American Electrical Contractors, your power comes back on automatically the moment an outage begins. As Jacksonville's leading and one of the longest-running Generac dealers, American Electrical Contracting has the experience you deserve. Be prepared. Protect your home and family. Protect your business. Generac standby generators from American Electrical Contractors. Call 737-7770 or online at american-electrical.com.
Bold flavors make great gifts. Buy a $50 flame broiler gift card for friends, family, or co-workers and get a free bottle of the legendary magic sauce. Visit any 5 Jacksonville locations or flamebroilerusa.com.
Do you want to grow your career with a company that's committed to growing with you? Florida Home AC has aggressive plans to double their workforce, and they're looking for determined, resourceful people with initiative. Just log on to floridahomeac.com/careers to find out more.
This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional, and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Ryan Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Kuhn Flowers. The Jags put it to the Jets on Sunday. Liam Cohen highlighted Jacoby Myers.
He's been huge for our offense. He blocks his tail off.
Reigns Vikings are state champs. Their head coach credited his team staying together.
Together throughout the entirety of the game. Man, it's a special group, a special young man that made history as one of the greatest teams to ever come through Reigns.
That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
It's 9:07 and it's 46 degrees. Your time and your tip is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
I'm faded, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
It's time. Now, it's time for the 9 o'clock nasty on the drill.
We're wasting time.
Here are Jeff Prosser, Dan Hicken, and E.T.
All right, it's a Next-Gen Roofing Monday. We have been raising the roof, baby, week after week after week. The ceiling's sky high for this football team. You'll save $300 when you use Next-Gen Roofing. Just tell them you heard it right here on 1010XL. That's a great partner. Championship level play. I have not shied away, ET, from just soaking in the playoff projections and percentages. I wasn't afraid at 5-4 to say we got a 42% to be a playoff team still. That's while the Colts were running away from the division. I have the latest, greatest, updated scenarios. Oof. It is not far-fetched at all. You boys ready? It's not far-fetched at all to be the number 1 overall seed in the AFC, okay? First things first, this all starts and stops with you got to win the rest, which, by the way, would mean you finish the season with, 8 straight wins?
Yep.
You got to win the rest. But if you win the rest, you go 13-4. This is what they would need. If the Jags win the rest and New England loses one more, we have the tiebreaker for the 2 seed. So if the Jags win out and the Patriots lose to the Ravens, we'll have the 2 seed tiebreaker. Mm-hmm. If the Jaguars win out and then Denver loses to the Chargers, we get the 1 seed. So it's that crystallized. If the Jaguars win out and get to 13-4, 2 things need to happen. One thing needs to happen, you'll be the 2 seed. Let the Patriots lose one more, hopefully, to the Ravens this Sunday night. And then if the Broncos lose to the Chiefs, then or to the Chargers, then the Jags would be the number 1 overall seed. Now you're talking about winning 2 home playoff games and booking a flight for San Francisco. Dare to dream, ladies and gentlemen. Dare to dream.
Yeah. Why not us? Why not now?
The Chiefs' long run of dominance is over. Ding dong, the witch is dead. It was kind of a metaphorical. It's certainly sad. I hate to see Patrick Mahomes get hurt. He has been the heartbeat of that team. He's gritty, tough, played through injuries. Right, we about mangled his ankle. He went on to a Super Bowl that year, but he went down with a torn ACL. I would suspect he'd be good to go by the season opener, Dan. The way these guys work out now and the medical advances, it seems like the ACL can be a 9-month recovery process. So I don't know how much it'll extend into next year. But they just never got it going. They keep saying this, and, when they get this guy back, when the running game gets going, and they just never did. They lost another 1-score game yesterday with a Gardner Minshew interception after Mahomes was knocked out with injury. But the Chiefs may very well have a losing season now.
Well, I'm not going to be the stupid guy. I did it with the Patriots. And
I don't think they're done.
I'm not going to do it with the Chiefs. I don't think the dynasty is dead.
I don't either.
I think that they've missed on a few things. Now they built themselves a heck of a defense through the years, but their offense really hasn't been very good for.
And they have Andy,
years.
They have Andy Reid. They have maybe the best quarterback, one of the all-timers, and they have maybe the best defensive coordinator in the game. They should win.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, they should at least be in the playoffs.
But you're right. The running game, Dan, they've avoided it. They've ignored it. They keep throwing either late first or second. They're not spending money in free agency. The running game's a disaster.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't get tough yards.
Yeah.
And Pacheco was just fool's gold for a rookie year. He's terrible.
But so we'll see. I don't know what.
Like ET into the Chiefs, that's a guy that's a team that would sign him if you didn't grab him. Can you imagine him in that offense?
Ooh.
Oh, Lord, no.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine him in our offense.
Well, we're going to have some decisions to make this all season, but that salary cap's going to go on up and, make the right ones. I mean, don't you guys almost feel like if you ran, as we continue to get better, what would you feel about the Jaguars' chances if they had the exact same team next year?
I like it.
And you never have that. But I'm just saying, if you just had the exact
Travis Hunter
and
back.
you get Travis Hunter back, and you add some draft picks,
run it back.
I mean, so if you can if you can afford to sign Myers, Etienne, Lloyd, all of them, sign them all.
Well, it doesn't work that.
I know. Well, it depends on what guys are throwing at him.
No, it doesn't. It never. NFL teams change year to year greatly.
No, I hear you.
Yeah,
I'm not expecting, but my point being, if you wanted to invest in those players rather than let them go and restock them.
56% of players typically return from one year to the next. You usually get about half a roster change.
Oh, well, listen, let me clarify. I'm in no way saying this is at all possible. What I'm trying to say is this team is good enough that you would feel fine if they came back.
Yeah.
Ideally, you want to get better, by the way. Most teams do.
Yeah.
Well, the good teams, even if they lose, a good player or sometimes a special player.
Mm-hmm.
Are we ready yet to decide which of the four is must keep?
Fans can get in free to the Boca Raton Bowl this week, or December 23rd, rather, between Louisville and Toledo by bringing a can of Bush's beans.
Thanks.
All beans will be donated to help families in need.
Okay. I mean, I know when I'm a family in need, at top of the list is a can of beans.
Listen, if you're looking
really
for something to do on December 23rd up here in Jacksonville, you want to drive down to Boca and watch Louisville and Toledo get after it, just bring a can of Bush's beans.
I'll be happy to send the beans down and do without Toledo and Louisville. That's not doing it for me. Which one? The Boca Bowl? Is that the one they play? It looks like they're in like a 10,000-seat stadium. Yeah. Or is that the Bahamas? One of them, looks like a flag football field they're playing.
We got a hell of a fight for the number one overall pick. We got 3 2-12 teams going on. And isn't this refreshing not to have to be sitting here going, well, if this happens, this happens. The Giants, Vegas, and Tennessee are all 2-12. Tennessee trying to go back-to-back.
Yeah.
Cleveland, the Jets, and Arizona are all 3-11.
Who were the second two win teams? The Jets and who?
No, the Jets have 3 wins.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said the Titans. Who are the other two?
Oh, the Giants, Vegas, and Tennessee.
All right, so the Giants don't need a quarterback. Mm-hmm. Vegas would take, and the Titans don't win it. So Vegas is a big winner there. They can be the 3 seed, and they'll get the quarterback if they want it.
Well, somebody will trade up.
Yeah, they might.
Yeah.
And if you're the Titans, you might take that deal and try and.
And I guess I would think it'd be Mendoza.
I was going to say, who's the quarterback?
I guess. Who did we? Somebody had Dante Moore up there. Who was it? Kuiper?
Yeah, I don't get that one.
Well, here's what'll happen too. Where we put those quarterbacks now and where they end up by draft time can be some big changes.
And let's see how they all play in the playoff.
Are they all do any of them have eligibility? Or are they out of
what is
could Mendoza come back or he's done?
No, I think he's done. Well, I don't know. I mean, he's going pro.
I know. I'm just wondering who's
top pick. I'm sure he could come back. What does Cleveland do? Deshaun Watson, Shedeur Sanders, draft a quarterback and clean them all out.
Did I read a story that they are considering going back to Deshaun? Did anyone see that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because they activated him or something.
Oh, yeah, but it's a money thing still. So
I mean, to me, at first glance, what it looks like to me is that neither Moore or Shedeur are near good enough to ever be anything more than just Browns quarterbacks that go 6-11. I mean, I don't know for sure.
Right.
It's early. I'm not putting it on anyone. I mean, they didn't go in the top 10 or first round. I mean, typically when you take quarterbacks in rounds 4 and 6, they're not going to ever be much. I mean, they can have a flash, Minshew. There's a lot of them that do, but for the
Brady Cook looked like an NFL quarterback at times yesterday.
Okay.
He wasn't like undrafted, by the way. He wasn't horrific. He threw 3 picks, which the one in the end zone, I don't know what he was doing there. But yeah. So I don't know, man. Shedeur Sanders, 52% of his passes. 5 touchdowns, 6 picks.
I mean, he's on a bad team that's losing. I get it. I don't know. Do you feel like they're content?
Basically, he's the same as Dylan Gabriel, but Dylan Gabriel had 7 touchdowns and 2 picks, so he took better care of the ball. Yet Dylan Gabriel has a better rating than Shedeur Sanders.
Shedeur's rating is 68. His QBR is 16.
Yeah.
So, but again, he's a rookie on a terrible team, thrown in as the 3rd, 4th man up.
He threw a touchdown pass to Jerry Jeudy yesterday, and
Jeudy dropped it. Yeah, Jeudy dropped it, hit him right in the gut. Right. He handed it to the other team.
Right there. So, who knows?
But the question is, do you get enough time on those terrible teams?
But if I'm Cleveland, I'm doing this. I'm just taking another one. I'm going to keep going.
Yeah, I guess.
I just can't. I can't.
It's a long list.
Why am I going to go through a year with Shador?
What about free agency-wise? Maybe you go find him there.
But then again, you get rid of Baker Mayfield and look what happens.
What about Deshaun? I mean, do you now go back and try again?
All that money
2 years later and healthy,
Maybe.
he's better than anyone we've seen since.
Better than those guys,
right? Even Deshaun, when he turned bad, was better than these guys. Not even close.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break. We'll keep it rolling. This is the drill. Victory Monday. E.
Yeah.
Do you have a That's a Dub shirt to give away?
Oh, I do got a That's a Dub.
You want to do it right now?
Yeah, let's do it right now.
How about 641-1010? Come kind, come courteous, come correct. E has approximately 2 or 3 That's a Dub T-shirts left.
Yeah.
E, by the way, is really rooting hard for the Jags to win out.
Win this thing out.
We are
man.
letting him off the hook at 13-4. He said 12-5 each spin, and that's what he said. We're taking him literally. As it becomes more of a certainty, you feel
it's become a reality. Man.
Yeah, you're feeling down in the dumps about your decision making.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
You're blaming me a little bit too.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Lean with it, rock with it on me.
Lean went hard. And now, E. This was weeks ago, but E. If you remember, E. back in August said 12-5.
12-5.
He stuck to his guns all year long. 5-4, sticking to his guns. Right?
Went back and watched the YouTube video when we made our predictions. They laughed at me.
What did I do?
Yeah.
You went.
Was it 10 or 9?
I think you went 10.
Yeah.
I went 7.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dan went 7.
They've exceeded my expectations.
I always that time of year. I'll never apologize. We could be the worst team in the league, and I'd say 9. Fairness, to be honest.
By the way, the 5-pack's tightened up.
It did.
It's kind of coming down to the wire now. It's like
all these consequences have me nervous.
I know, right?
I know. Got to check on the rule sheets.
I started 2-0, and then not so much. I think I went 2-3.
Is that
what did
it?
you do? 3-2, 4-1. What were you?
I was 3-2.
3-2. I was 2-3.
All right. This is the drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. He tackles talk radio like a middle linebacker in the gap.
I tell it like I see it, and I see it like a middle linebacker.
Tommy Mack. Fridays on Jaguars Today. Unsealed by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors on 1010XL.
Hey everybody, Jennifer Marion with Randy Marion Cadillac in Jacksonville here to say hello, and we'd sure like to have your business.
You know what? They're going to love the king of price.
My dad believes in making great deals and having a great selection in stock.
Cadillac XT4s, XT5s, and XT6s, and Escalades.
The all-electric Cadillac Lyriq.
CT4s and CT5s.
Cadillac luxury and selection is just waiting for you.
At Randy Marion Cadillac, Southside Boulevard, Jacksonville.
And don't forget, tell them Jennifer sent ya.
Hey, First Coast, it's your boy Leon Searcy, your lemon pepper guy. Back and better than ever for Wingstop. You know I can't resist those crispy, flavorful wings that make your taste buds dance. Wingstop just opened a hot new spot on Jeremiah Street in Middleborough. There's 17 locations, now serving up the most mouth-watering wings in town. And my all-time favorite, lemon pepper. Try their new quick and easy ordering on the app and swing by today for fresh, hot wings made for you. Only at Wingstop.
We send our best agent in the field.
I want you to find GoldenEye, find who took it, what they plan to do with it, and stop it.
Hayes Carline takes you behind enemy lines.
Man, he's like a super spy.
Activated by Pella Windows and Doors on 1010XL.
Hey, it's one of life's most important decisions. If you're 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, you have children, of course you want to take care of your family. That's why I'm here to tell you about Matt Hinson and the Hinson Law Firm. Matt's the attorney, but we both want to know, have you done your will? Something you need to do, something you need to take care of, something to get on your to-do list, but don't just leave it there. Get it done. You got to get your assets to the people that you choose. You work hard for your money. Planning helps minimize income, gift, and estate taxes as well. Matt Hinson's your guy. He'll listen. He'll help you out with your decisions. He'll provide you all the info needed. It'll make it all your choices easy. They're the Hinson Law Firm, and they got all the answers. If you have questions, reach out. 527-1700, 527-1700. Office is Jacksonville, Florida. Gang, don't let the state decide your fate.
The new Ackerman Cancer Center is now open at World Golf Village, providing state-of-the-art screenings and diagnostic exams with no referral required. Same-day appointments are available. Call today or visit AckermanCancerCenter.com.
Here's hoping for a Raise the Roof football season. And here's knowing Next Gen Roofing is up for any job. Game day or storm season, you need a team you can trust. And you know what? You don't need a glitzy roofing company. No shortcuts, no gimmicks, no nonsense. solid roofs at competitive prices and a commitment to the First Coast community. Right now, save up to $300 on your next roof replacement. When you need a roof, you need Next Gen Roofing. Team with you, it's a win every time.
Fumbled your fender? EV took a hit? Guardian Collision is your MVP with certified expert auto body repair for any electric vehicle. Guardian Collision, they guard what moves you. Visit GuardianCollision.com.
Best Bet is #1. That's right, Best Bet Jacksonville, Orange Park, and St. Augustine have one-card poker, the fastest and easiest card game to learn and play. Play one card at a time, and the highest card wins even money. If the card values are the same, it's time for war, just like the game you remember. You must be 18 years or older to play. Learn all the games at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, Jason, I'm worried.
You? Really? About what?
Well, I like to have a little seasonal potluck. You know, invite some friends and neighbors and guys from the office. But if the food gets spicy and the party gets rocking and that old toilet and the two-piece can't handle the traffic, well, what if my drain backs up right in the middle of everything?
Dude, imagine you're wearing my sunglasses.
Okay. Shoomp. Whoa.
If you're planning to host a holiday party and a blocked household drain line threatens to ruin the whole thing, call us and tell us. The drain clearing experts at Bueller Air and Plumbing will unclog your drain for free.
You do that for free?
It's Christmas.
Yeah, but for free?
The holidays can get pretty hectic. If a clogged drain line threatens to ruin the whole thing, you could miss it.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Play fake. Rolling to the right is Trevor. Firing downfield. That ball's going to be caught. Rolling into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for Bashal Tootin. Touchdown Jaguars. Another touchdown pass for Trevor Lawrence.
All right, welcome back to the show. Great weekend in Jacksonville. Great weekend for North Florida. Hey, South Florida. Yeah, that's right. The only thing you got right now is your Canes in the playoffs. But other than that, GTH. AJ's on the phone. Let's get him in here. AJ, congratulations.
Hey,
good morning.
Good morning, fellas. It's just amazing, man, that, Jacksonville on fire right now, man.
Yeah.
Jacksonville is on fire. It's so good to see these kids, their hard work and dedication, man, and that whooping we took last year. For those guys to go down there and be that focused, it was amazing.
Yeah, it was what a game. What a couple of moments. Just always good to beat. I mean, listen, I didn't see that one coming. I'll be honest with you. 41-0 last year. I was like, great year range. It's going to be a little short here again.
And let me tell you something, and they've been good for a long time. I lost to them my 11th grade year, my 12th grade year. I lost to them by one freaking point, and I haven't beaten them coaching. And just
good.
to be able to go home, and my parents were there, and my family were there to see that, man, it was absolutely amazing. So shout out to those boys, man. But Dan, I haven't seen you in the graveyard in a minute. Next year, you better got to book it, bro.
I'll be in the graveyard next year. Me and E will come roll up there.
Yeah, he was out. He like he at home, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's home. But you know who's at home?
Who?
Justin Moore.
Oh,
yeah, Justin. Oh, that's my.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows Justin.
Everybody knows
Justin Moore.
Yeah. Justin's a man. We appreciate
Yeah,
him.
man.
All right, AJ.
Let's go Canes now. Time for the
get
Canes.
him out of here. Get him out of here.
Who do you think's winning that game?
What game?
Texas A&M, Miami. It's hard to pick, isn't it?
I said Miami. I think
you said Miami. You think Miami will win out there? It feels like Miami will go out there and choke.
I hope so.
Right? Like they went to SMU. It just feels like Miami, the ones they're supposed to. I don't know. We'll see. They're not supposed to win, but we'll see.
The NFC playoff picture is also interesting, and really, it's a lot like the AFC in the respect that there's one division up for grabs. Tampa and Carolina will play 2 times in the next 3 weeks.
And the loser will be nowhere to be found.
Yeah, and the loser's out. They're both 7-7, and
everything else is. Honestly, I'm here to tell you the Detroit Lions are dead.
It doesn't look good.
Yeah, they're dead, and so is Dallas. To your point, there's going to be some shuffling of what the seeds are.
It's a hell of a job by Ben Johnson and the Bears, man.
But here your NFC field is Rams, Bears, Eagles, Bucks/Panthers, Seahawks, Niners, Packers in some order. Lions done. Dallas done.
Yeah.
They're done. They're 8-6. They're a game and a half back of Green Bay, who's beaten them twice.
Well, they're behind the Bears.
Well, the Bears too. That's 2 games
Bears
though.
are first.
I'm talking about the Lions. They got to catch, even to be a wild card. They got to catch teams. What about the Bears?
Listen,
the Bears went
hold
from
on.
like the 1 seed.
Bears got the Packers, Niners, and Lions left.
Okay, well there you go.
They ain't
There you
done.
go.
Packers, Niners, and Lions.
What are the Lions are also tough, don't they?
The Lions have to win, obviously.
Who do they have?
Let's look. Lions have. Oh, hell.
This is where they hope that they hope to hear Vikings. That's although they played good last night. Vikings won 2 in a row. Just as soon as you think they're dead.
They got the Steelers at the Vikings and at the Bears.
Yeah.
So that Bears game could be for a playoff spot if they can get within 1 game.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
that's fair. I shouldn't kill them. Detroit's starting to remind me of Kansas City, though, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
You keep saying, "Oh, win this week. Oh, they'll beat Green Bay at home on Thanksgiving."
But the
They're
difference is
losing too many games.
They win, lose. They've done that all since week 5. They've gone win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win.
They were
lose.
4-1 and rolling, dude.
Yeah.
What are they doing? And it's not. And they lost
They
at
lost
home
to
to
the Chiefs.
Minnesota. Huh?
Minnesota was a bad loss, but they got a tough schedule, bro.
Yeah, but you got Minnesota, Green Bay at home. They're a good team. That's a tough schedule. They're the tough on the schedule.
I would say this:
at home, you got to win those games.
You do, but if you go 10-7, you're the Lions. I have a hard time saying that's
they'll be done.
You're done. I mean, I don't.
Well,
know.
they have to go 2-1, and that's no guarantee. Because look out, seriously though, at Minnesota is not the game it was a month ago.
No,
2 weeks in a row they've been good.
Yeah. Yeah, Minnesota's an interesting
J.J.
team.
McCarthy actually looked okay last night.
He did.
Not great, but okay. And they moved the ball, and Jones had a big day. And Dallas, man, it's fun to watch him choke, isn't it?
Dallas is just...
That Pickens, man. Does this guy not want to make any money? Is his goal to lose money? You had the whole thing where you showed your butt, you didn't hustle. He comes back, and he's that same deal last night, no?
3 for 33, man.
But his facial expression, they show him with a bitch.
I wouldn't pay him.
I wouldn't pay him. Get out of
I
here.
wouldn't sign that guy. No chance.
Man, if I'm a team looking for a free agent, I'm not signing you.
Yeah.
You're not worth the trouble, man. Because you can find a guy like Parker Washington who'll go make a play for you and be happy to be here, won't he? That Jags arsenal sure seems to be opening up as Trevor improves as well.
Yeah, on paper, you would think it don't scare you. They're pretty.
They're starting to. Those stats that we were talking about earlier, right? Like the leading receiver only had, it was Parker Washington, 40-something catches.
Yeah.
Those numbers are going to heat up if Trevor's going to throw the ball down the stretch.
Oh, yeah.
Suddenly now you got.
But they're still not going to be great.
No, the leading receiver has 39 catches. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Our leading receiver this year is going to catch about 50. That might be a franchise low on an offense that's humming.
Yeah, right.
I guess they just spread it around. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've got 6 guys with at least 30, basically, 29 or 30. Hunter is still 5th in catches with 28, and he's been gone for 7 games.
So,
the Hines Allen train slowed down. I was hoping he'd get a sack yesterday.
Yeah, I guess the guy he went against has had success against him.
And then B.J. Green went in there and got one.
I'm looking at the least amount of receptions to lead the Jags. Cecil Shorts had 55 in 2012.
So they're 55, right?
There's a bunch of 54 by Jimmy in 03.
He probably missed games.
Yeah. Chris Conley in 2019 had 47 catches.
Okay, that's in play. Although BTJ at 39 should get, what do we have, 3 games left?
Listen
Let's
to
give him
this.
at least 4 games. 51.
Another great year, 2017. Who was our leading receiver?
Was that Marquise Lee?
Keelan Cole.
Oh.
42 catches.
42.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't it. This is wrong.
I was going to say, that's a
single season. I need single season.
I think Marquise Lee probably was that leader in 17, wasn't he? Catches.
Yeah, there's other guys with this. So, all-time receiving leaders. Let's see. Or this is career, isn't it?
That's probably hard to
Whatever.
find.
We got to take a break.
Yeah,
got
we
the
do.
drill.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. You just got to.
No
spend,
one really knows.
You got to spend a couple minutes in our brain and how they just bubble over often into nothing. It's a Next Gen Roofing Monday on.
That's the W.
The drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. 1010XL. Home of the Florida Gators.
In the game of vehicle performance and reliability, Atlantic Infinity is always the top pick. This is Hayes Carlion. Did you know that every certified pre-owned Infinity is inspected, factory-backed, with a limited warranty, and gets the same championship-level service as a brand-new Infinity? Every mile will feel like first class. Check out their full certified inventory now at AtlanticInfinity.com or visit Atlantic Infinity off Atlantic near St. John's Bluff.
Need your weekly fix for Mexican street food? One Night Taco Stand has Jacksonville covered. Mondays, any burrito, just $7.99 with a soft drink purchase. On Taco Tuesday, enjoy any taco for just $3.49. And on Wednesdays, kids 12 and under eat for just $2. Perfect for the whole family. Find One Night Taco Stand in Mandarin, Orange Park, and Southside at Bay Meadows. Morgan Conley Roofing isn't just repairing roofs. He's building a legacy for generations to come. Born here, built here, staying here. MorganConleyRoofing.org. License number CCC 1333544.
Frank Frangie here for Coil Fencing. Jacksonville is full of memorable sports moments. Just recently, Cam Little was good from 68 yards to set an NFL field goal record. You know who else goes the distance? The team at Coil Fencing. Coil is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau and has been serving the Jacksonville community for nearly 100 years. From sleek aluminum fencing your HOA will love to tough chain link for your commercial project. Coil does it all. Visit CoilJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com. Coil Fencing, partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Hacker here for the best weight loss program that I've ever been on. You know, I hear some of my friends telling me about this medication they're on or that medication they're on or this shot they're taking. And I stop them and say, well, wait a minute. I lost over 100 pounds doing it the all-natural way with Awaken 180 Weight Loss. There was no medications. There was no shot once a week. There was the coaching I received from Awaken 180. There's the plan they put me on, and you see the results. Over 100 pounds of weight loss in less than a calendar year. The coaching I got was phenomenal. Not only did it help me lose the weight, it's helping me keep the weight off now that I'm in the maintenance program. Awaken 180 is the best weight loss program I've ever been on, and I tried them all. Go to awaken180weightloss.com, awaken180weightloss.com, or call 844-346-1800.
This holiday season, sending a floral arrangement from Kuhn Flowers is a classy move no matter who it's for. This is Dylan Denmark. Kuhn Flowers is the most respected name in the floral business. Find out why when you go to kuhnflowers.com and order an arrangement today.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Now the cool down with Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing, keeping Jack's cool since '87.
Oh, yeah. Time to cool down. Cooling down on all the crazy injuries in the NFL, man. Those are Malachi Parsons.
Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons.
Getting prostate disease.
Yeah, that didn't sound right. That injury.
This is an overreaction, though. You know, Packers Super Bowl chances tanked with Parsons. I mean, it's a big injury. Don't get me wrong, and they sent a lot to get him back, and he is a big reason. But I don't. Does the loss of Micah Parsons mean they can't win the NFC?
No, it doesn't
but
mean
I'm
that.
seeing that headline, right?
No, but that's a big loss.
Yeah, I'm I asked you this question off air, but I think we should address it on air. And I say it with no derision or sarcasm because I don't want to upset this Jaguars peace and love. But what are the Mets doing, bro? Met Nation pissed? Are you pissed? I haven't talked to you.
Please respect my privacy at this time.
So you're not big on the Polanco for Alonso switch?
I mean, I'm okay with. I don't think Polanco's the switch. I mean, if that's the switch, then the guy's an idiot. But
Vientos Polanco for Alonso, I guess. Is he not going to platoon at first? He's not playing first. Okay.
I don't know. He's more of a DH, but. Yeah. And if he's just a DH, that's an upgrade.
But it's really the Alonso.
It's Alonso. It's Nimmo. It's Diaz. You can't listen. Big Dave talked about run prevention, and the best run preventer he let leave New York and Edwin Diaz. I mean, and you can't let somebody go to the Dodgers, especially when you're Steve Cohen. That's bad for baseball. You're a jerk. You're an idiot. You're stupid. And there's a lot of dumbness. And Stearns is going to do it his way, and he better be right. He better be right because right now, Steve Cohen came on and apologized after the season that the Mets had last year, and they said, hold on. So we'll see. We'll see how he reshapes the team, but it's big blows, man. He wasn't going to give 5 years to Pete, and I would have gave 5 years to Pete. I totally disagree about how you value a guy who plays 162 games every year and hits 40 home runs every year. And to me, that's worth $30 million a year. And we have the money, so what's the problem? And so the whole thing is, all he can come back with is, we didn't win. And outside of the magical run of 24, those guys didn't win, so let's try something else.
Well, the magical run of 24 was checks and notes a whole year ago.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't.
23 they were together, 22, 25.
But they're not winning because of that nucleus. That's the question sometimes you have to ask, right? I don't. And again, you're the Mets fan. You know,
I know.
Got my own issues going.
Yeah,
right.
So
still waiting to see.
We still need pitchers.
We need a shortstop. We need a shortstop and a starter.
We need bullpen help. I mean, you're rolling the dice on Devin Williams. Who knows?
Yeah.
And again, the one thing that people have told us to Murphy a million times, when you can play well in New York, you don't jeopardize. You don't say, okay, well, I'll get somebody else, because not everybody plays well in New York. I've seen it. I've seen superstars come to New York and crumble. It's a pain in the A in terms of.
And Alonso was good that way because he's the kind of player, because he could go in a slump, and some people, you go in that slump in New York, you're done forever.
Yep.
And he was
fine. He loved New York. He thrived in New York, and New York.
So
I don't blame him.
You're not happy with the.
No, I'm not happy.
What is left to save the what could salvage the offseason for you? Like what big news would.
No, they got some trades.
Make you feel like you're better. You feel like you're better right now than you were last year.
No, God, no. We don't even have a team right now. I mean, who are you going to play? I mean, why is? Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of questions right now, and they probably do something this week, I would suspect, to help offset that. But I'm not sure there's much that they can do. I don't. But I'm not going to spend on relief arms. He doesn't believe in that. He doesn't believe in long-term deals for starting pitchers. All stuff I understand, but again, you got to get that small market mentality out of your head, David. This is New York. This is and we got an owner with money. Well, they're not. We have the resources, but they're not infinite resources. Well, yeah, they are.
Right. He's a billionaire.
Yeah, they are. So and he got his casino. So go spend the money and buy us the playoffs, man. I don't understand why it's so hard.
That's fair.
What do I know?
Who will be the quarterback of the Colts when the Jags play there in 2 weeks?
Phillip.
Phillip was starting.
Yeah.
He'll start the last
unless
4.
he gets hurt.
Yeah.
Which could happen.
He is listen, it's an inspirational story. It's got Disney movie vibes, but he literally looks the part. Like if you wrote the movie, the guy would come out of retirement 5 years later, 10 years slower and 20 pounds heavier. Mm-hmm. That's what Phillip Rivers was, and 20 may be generous. I mean, he looked like he'd aged 10 years since we last saw him. Mm-hmm. Phillip Rivers was always bulky, and he wasn't fast, he wasn't fleet of foot, but he wasn't out of shape. He had thinner arms and face. He just, I mean, he just looks like a dude that's been eating boiled peanuts for 5 years and said, yeah, I'll go throw it around.
Right.
And I thought he gave, listen, do they lose the game on a last-second field goal if Riley Leonard is quarterbacking them? Probably not. Does
Probably
Riley
not.
Leonard have a stronger arm? Is he faster? Is he all? Yeah, he's all those things. But for what the Colts needed. Now, if you are the Colts, why are you going to play Rivers from this point on? Like, wouldn't you rather Riley Leonard get some seasoning or no?
No, he's not going to be
No.
your guy.
Ever.
By the way, Josh Bell's going to the Minnesota Twins. One-year
Okay.
contract, in case you're wondering.
Josh Bell has bounced around a bunch the last few years.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just, I'm waiting to see if the Braves get a shortstop. I mean, that to me would sound, if I could somehow swing a deal for Seager, I would be over the moon.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if they're going to do that. And he's also in his 30s by now, so that might not even be the best plan of action.
All right, let's take a break. We'll make the turn for home when we come back. It's been a busy Monday. Jags are 10-4 and rocking and rolling and going to Denver, and I can't wait for Sunday already.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. And, boy, when we signed Next Gen Roofing, our Monday sponsor, we collaborated with them. We kind of had this idea, be it Raise the Roof Monday. It's either that or the roof's on fire. And, buddy, no crash-ins this year. If you ever have issues with your roof, though, you're going to need that professional, that champion on your side. And that champion is Next Gen Roofing.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Jacksonville, hunting season is here, and nobody gears you up like Green Acres Sporting Goods, home of the largest archery pro shop in Northeast Florida. They've got everything for all seasons: archery, black powder, and general gun season. Green Acres is a fully stocked Browning dealer with ammo, accessories, and safes. Don't miss out on Florida's Second Amendment sales tax holiday, happening now through the end of the year. Gear up today at greenacresporting.com.
Post-game Monday on 1010XL is served by Dandy Foods, making quality fresh sandwiches since 1956.
Hey, when it comes to insurance, I think we all think kind of the same way, right? We pay a lot of money monthly. Something happens, we need you. You need to be there. That's why Craig and Chris Kaprosky from Goosehead Insurance think exactly the same way. And it's two words. It's customer service, man. It's so important to them, and therefore it's important to us. We know that. Something happens, something, that we need taken care of, they get answers that day. They don't answer the phone, they call you right back. Customer service. They don't take it lightly, man. And whether it's homeowners, auto, flood, boat, small business, Kaprosky's will be there for your time of need. I speak from experience. They've helped me, my family, they've helped my son, my daughter. Get an insurance checkup today. Easy to get a hold of. Craig.Kaprosky at Goosehead.com. Craig.Kaprosky, K-O-P-R-O-S-K-I, Goosehead.com, or call 478-8422. Craig and Chris Kaprosky, part of the Goosehead Insurance family, part of our family as well.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Here you can see.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality product and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
So who doesn't want to save some pennies at the pump? You can by joining the Shell Fuel Rewards program. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. In fact, they have a 1, 2, 3 offer right now when you become a new member of the Fuel Rewards program at Shell. You'll save 10 cents per gallon on your first fill-up, 20 cents per gallon on your second, and then 30 cents per gallon on your third. You get everyday savings. At Shell, members get more rewards, savings, and special offers. Offer valid through 12/31/26 at participating Shell locations. Offer must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions apply.
Since 1901, generations of skilled union workers have built the backbone of our community. Hospitals, schools, the buildings where you work. Every year, a new apprentice class of Local 234, plumbers, pipe fitters, and HVAC technicians is stepping up, trained, driven, and ready to do great things. They're not just building our city, they're building their future. Local 234, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit ua234.com to become a member or contractor today.
Now, the Performance Painting High Performance Play of the Game. Performance Painting. Prepare, protect, preserve.
The young guns looked for plays to catapult them to victory all game long. And perhaps the biggest would come by way of their quarterback. In the first quarter, Trevor Lawrence would run 15 yards for a touchdown, making the score 14-0 with 6:24 left in the opening period. The Lawrence score is your Performance Painting Play of the Game.
Did you know that an annual coating inspection can extend the life of your building by years? Catching early signs like hairline cracks, fading, and moisture intrusion helps prevent costly repairs down the road and keeps your property looking its best. Our team at Performance Painting helps you stay ahead of maintenance with professional inspections and long-lasting coating solutions. Protect your building, protect your budget. Go to performance-painting.com to schedule a free inspection. Performance Painting, repair, protect, preserve.
Performance Painting. 1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Dropping, looking, fires. That's Etienne in the middle of the field. Caught! Touchdown! Yet another touchdown pass for Trevor Lawrence. Yet another touchdown catch for Travis Etienne, and the Jags have extended the lead, an 8-yard score.
Well, it's certainly an interesting stat line. 3 catches, 73 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Nice to get a little, by the way, we talk a lot about Trevor's day, and it's nice when you get those fluffers, like the little screen pass that goes for 50. You know, it makes up for some of the hardships along the way, statistically. But the Jags just keep on keeping on. 5 straight wins now as they improve to 10-4. We've come a long way from heading into that bye off of that blowout loss to the Rams, haven't we?
Yeah.
What did we? So that put us at 4-3. Came out with a win, then lost that fourth quarter lead to Houston, and man, it has been full sail since then.
The start to the year has really, like the wins matter, and when you beat Kansas City and you go to San Fran and grab wins, that's what really when you're not playing it as well as you are now, obviously.
Right.
That's terrific stuff.
Yeah, and they found a way to. Picking each other up. If something's not working or something goes bad, they don't let that be the overwhelming storyline and win anyway. There's a couple of times where the drop passes meant a loss at Cincinnati. A couple of the pressure allowed against Houston played a big part in that. But for the most part, everyone has taken equal responsibility in the good and the not so good for this football team this year. But Dan, look, we've sat here positioned now. You and I have been here for every Jaguar season. We were here in 1995 when they won 4 games. We were here in 96 when they made a magical run. We've seen every playoff team from the first game till the last playoff loss. Where would you rank this team as to how confident you are in their chances to win a Super Bowl when the playoffs start? More confident than 22?
Well, can I answer that question next Monday?
Nah, answer it now. We'll find out. Now, to be fair, the Jags have had Broncos-like challenges this year. They've won.
I think this team.
Is it second to 99 I'm getting to? Like, to your belief in that they could go win a Super Bowl?
Because of the way the season has gone.
And the other teams that are, there's no Brady or Manning. There's no one there waiting on you.
I mean, I didn't have expectations much for 17 or 22.
And I didn't either. It was nice to be there, and you hoped.
Yeah.
But I think as far as, like, realistically – maybe expecting's too hard, but more realistic, genuine hopes. Like you're closest to the conference's best that you've been since '99. How about that way?
Yeah. And I think a lot of people, I think everybody's surprised by it.
For
it's
sure.
Funny how the NFL works. Like I think even inside those walls, if you went back and talked to those, the main guys, Tonys and Jimmy Gladstones and Liam Cohens in October, I don't think they felt that they had a team that could compete for the Super Bowl.
Well, and they certainly have.
In fact, I know that. I know
better.
they didn't. But
But
to their credit, they kept working and
winning
the hell out of
hit
them.
you hit it. They won games where they didn't play great, where they made plays and winning, and making plays in winning time. Kind of sets that bar for you. Now, if you get into a game this week against Denver, maybe it doesn't take blowing it. Just you're in a game all week. You'll make those plays in winning time. They've done that a lot. And the game itself, the league is just such an odd setup. Like, think of it this way. Pittsburgh and Miami play tonight.
I just saw on ESPN Analytics we're fourth to get to the Super Bowl from the AFC.
Yeah.
It's 3 teams ahead of us, including the Bills.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It depends on who you're looking at. And by the way, pretty decent chances to get there, like 10% now in some cases.
It was 12%.
All right. But as to the league and figuring it out, the Steelers and Dolphins play tonight. Basically, they're the same team. Yet one of them has division title hopes and a chance to go, and the other's eliminated no matter what happens. 6 and 7 Dolphins have won 4 in a row. Are you the third hottest team in the AFC? Maybe behind the Broncos, the Jags, and the Texans.
It's a cold game. Miami's dead. They don't play well in the cold weather.
That's at Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
And the Steelers now need to keep pace, take advantage of that win they had over Baltimore by staying 1 game ahead at 8-6. And if you're a Jag fan, if you're a Bills fan, if you're a AFC fan, you'd rather Pittsburgh be in the postseason than Baltimore, wouldn't you?
I think so.
Even though the Ravens have been kind of sketch.
Get us out of here.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Mike Dempsey here on a Victory Monday. Hello,
Yes.
Mike.
Hello. Good morning.
What a impressive performance yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, you probably gave a few more yards and points than you wanted to.
Right.
But when you're hanging 48.
48.
And the quarterback has had an unprecedented statistical game.
Yes.
In the history of the National Football League.
Yes.
But, all these people that were sending me various messages telling me that they knew that Liam Cohen secretly didn't think he could win with Trevor Lawrence, and he was just counting his days to the end of the year where we could dump him. You look pretty silly right now. I'll just say that.
What do you got coming up?
Well, DG's got the day off, but Tony and I will recap and celebrate Victory Monday with everybody who wants to weigh in on their...
DG in mourning that Trevor passed him on the list yesterday.
It could be that. It absolutely could be that.
He's all pouting somewhere.
I think he's quite good with it. He's very happy about the success.
Because we care.
I know.
All right. Well, have a great show.
Thank you.
Mike and Tony, Victory Monday. They'll break it down for you. Jaguars, 48 points yesterday.
Another Raise the Roof Monday here in Victory Formation in our Monday shows. Always brought to you by Next Gen Roofing. Save $300 when you use Next Gen Roofing for all your roofing needs, and keep them in